appreciated that.
We're only 17 minutes late.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Your mother would be so proud.
Are we broadcasting now?
Yeah. That's what we're all talking on the.
Doing this?
I mean,
Yeah, so-
is this the point where we say hi, internet?
Yeah.
Hi,
It's
internet.
up for.
Where's Tyler?
You know, I mean, you can step on my toes.
Hello.
If you
Do
like,
it.
Michael.
Do
I
it.
appreciate it.
Just
But,
step all over.
howdy, folks. Welcome to
Can you
Twitch
do it
Own
in high
Adventure.
heels?
That's
Kind of got
how
a
it's
thing.
done, fellas. We're coming to you live from Rook and Rogue Board Game Pub here in Bellingham, Washington, as we do every time. Today I am joined.
It's the first time. They don't know yet, so.
Treat every time like it's the first time, huh?
Absolutely.
And you never grow.
That's true. Well, my name is Tyler. I'm the game master and host, and I'm joined today by Melanie. How you doing, Mel?
Good.
Good. And also Charlie. How you doing, Charlie?
I'm okay.
All right. And Michael, our very special guest. He's more like the satellite crew at this point. You've
You're like a
yeah.
substitute, like an on the bench kind of
Farm
guy.
team, yeah.
He's a hot
Yeah.
swap. C-string
Yeah.
player. We're bumping him up to B-string.
Awesome.
more like G-string player.
Hey.
Hey.
That's
Cool.
inappropriate. This
This
is a family stream.
This is absolutely not for families. Just gonna
No
say that.
Nuclear
If there's a family watching right now, stop.
of any permutation. What?
Yeah, like cut it out. Nuclear family.
He said nuclear.
If it's good enough for 2 presidents ago, it's
Yeah.
good enough for.
Last I checked, you were never president.
Yeah.
Let's keep it that way.
Is it because it's Melanie or is it because she's a woman?
Because it's Melanie,
Okay.
duh. Not a savage.
So we're a little low energy today for a multitude of reasons, but that's okay. We're gonna get started here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get all into it. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Grrr. All right, now
I'm
we're ready.
playing a barbarian named Lysandroth.
That is
Yeah, don't say low energy around here, Tyler. I'm all in for the win.
in it to win it.
Put me in, coach. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy, indeed. All right, so we're playing Cthulhu Dark today. It's a rules light system for Lovecraftian horror by Graham Walmsley. Yeah. This is gonna be fun. It's
What
very
a silly name.
yeah. It's a very silly, kind of interesting to pronounce. Walmsley. Sounds English. Sorry, there's something in my teeth. All right.
On camera.
I know, right? Here, I'm gonna do it again.
Oh. What's the game we're playing?
It's Cthulhu Dark.
Yeah, I just said. Cthulhu Dark.
No, but seriously, what game are we playing?
We do spend part of every episode just like sort of eating and chewing into the mics and
Ah,
true.
yeah.
cameras,
It's a
so-
very tasteful.
It's
excellent thing to
it's
do.
part of the advertisement for Rook and Rogue. It's just getting people in the hungry eating mood.
You can make these noises to bother other people.
Exactly.
You won't have to listen to us. If you just come here and eat.
Just come on over. Just come on over and have some
One
nice food.
one time I had to burp and I turned towards the mic to burp.
Were you like looking away and then you were like, oh, I have to burp.
like,
It was like I knew my mouth was gonna make a noise, and it was like so ingrained in me to be like next to the mic.
Be
that I
up
was, like-
against the mic. Yeah, everything needs to be spoken through electronic devices.
I want everyone to know exactly how my body is doing digesting.
Here is the score gastrointestinally.
We're all losing. Got it.
Yeah. So I'm drinking Kevin's Undersea Adventure tonight. This is it's one of the new specialty cocktails on the new winter menu, the 5th edition menu for Rook and Rogue. It's
so
really good.
fresh for a winter cocktail.
It is. It's very refreshing. It's got gin and cucumber vodka. It's very nice. It's sweet. It's light. It's tasty. If you like cucumber, that is. If you don't like cucumber, I can't help you. But this one's good.
There's just no hope for you at that point.
That's true.
Who
That's very
doesn't
true.
like cucumber?
Wow.
I'm kind of whatever on them.
Like
they're okay.
you don't dislike them, right?
Yeah, I'm not like you. It's
You don't
like,
like
that tastes like
yeah,
cucumber.
yeah.
I couldn't
you
tell
go.
you the difference between that and a zucchini most of the time.
I mean, a lot of people don't understand that cucumbers absolutely have a taste, and because
Yeah, some people say that it's just like it doesn't taste like anything. It does taste like something.
like-
it has a flavor.
they taste
Yeah.
like cold pho.
Yeah. Not wrong. I'll take it.
we take that.
There you go.
Yeah, us the cucumbers, we take that.
I wasn't offering it, but
Oh, well,
I
we're
would like
taking
it.
anyway.
We'll have it. It's ours.
great.
What are we playing?
So, excellent
Cthulhu.
question.
Cthulhu Dark.
Cthulhu
We're
Dark.
playing Innsmouth World Wrestling Entertainment.
Ooh, fun.
Ooh, better game.
I
Yeah.
would, I do have the WW. I think it's the WWF wrestling RPG. I think I have that. I don't know if it's F or E, but what doesn't really matter. But it's really rules heavy.
Do you mean
So,
WWE?
No, it came out during the WWF era.
Yeah, when it was the Worldwide Wrestling Federation.
And then they got sued and had to change their name in the 2000s
Yeah,
because of the World Wildlife Foundation.
you know the one with the panda logo where that helps the animals instead of suplexing buff dudes. No. Little history lesson for our younger viewers.
I'm gonna order a coffee.
Gonna get coffee? You feeling kind of tired? Well, prepare to be worn down even more. This is going to be a fun mission for you guys.
Okay.
Before we start, I'd like to talk about our Red Shirt special
Ooh.
here at Rook and Rogue. This week's cocktail special is called the Cards Against Humanity,
Hey.
which is
We're good.
it's Grand Marnier, amaretto, and lemon zinger tea served hot. So it's not like an iced
Who's
tea.
Amaretto?
Amaretto? It's like an almond hazily liqueur.
She was in Zombieland, I know.
Okay, what's the joke
I
here?
don't know, I'm just thinking about Emma Stone.
Emma She was not in Zombieland.
Yes, she was. Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Her and Abigail Breslin were the
sisters.
girls. They were the sisters. And Jesse Eisenberg was the little guy.
Woody Allen.
And Woody Harrelson was the big guy.
That was Emma Stone?
That was
Yeah.
Emma Stone.
Wow, that movie got rewatchable.
Whoa.
Now they know it's Emma Stone.
That's what.
Who'd you think it was? It wasn't as watchable if there was some nobody on the. behind
No,
the
it's
role?
just worth watching again now that I've learned that it's Emma Stone. I think it was before we knew who
okay.
Emma Stone was. So
You thought the book was written
She's also
on
Gwen
that
Stacy.
movie, but now you're like, oh, now I can go back and watch it. Well, you can also watch it for Woody Harrelson because
I
I'm
do
a big,
like Woody Harrelson.
I'm a big
in that
fan
movie too.
of Woody Harrelson. Bill Murray's also in that movie.
I know exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot?
I was just willing Woody Harrelson to not be a molester.
Yeah. exactly.
Oh, that's probably.
lost
a
so
good-
many-
That's a good prayer to make.
So many.
There's a.
Because like
There's a relatively popular internet joke that came as a result of someone claiming that Woody Harrelson had assaulted them.
Really?
In such a fashion, yeah.
And there
a
he
Reddit
goes.
thread, and he didn't respond to it. And it was in a promotion for the movie Rampart, which is why let's get back to the movie Rampart, folks, because it was clearly somebody else doing the. Well, it wasn't him.
right,
It was,
he was doing an
yeah,
AMA
yeah.
for a movie, but
right,
he
but had a
was,
PR guy doing it.
Yeah, yeah. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's kind of a.
Let's get back to Rampart,
yeah,
folks.
Yeah. It's kind of that's where that joke comes from. Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Well, don't watch Zombieland. I guess. Is
I did
the,
not
is the
know
moral
that
of this story.
I think
was
there are
an
lots-
allegation.
or
Yeah,
do.
I did
I
not
mean,
know.
maybe we'll find
Just
out
don't
later.
like him. That's fine. Or not. I don't know if it was true. It was just listed in the comment section of an internet thread like 4 years ago. So
Yeah. Well, I guess that's something to
I mean,
research.
If that comes up again, maybe
It's
we'll
worrisome.
start thinking again.
Right. Now
I'm
it's going to
very
weigh on me.
upset as
Yeah.
it is.
I have a lot of. I don't know. Personal hang-ups about Hollywood right now. It's hard for me to reach out and like someone.
We've
Yeah.
all lost a lot this year, so we're gonna play this game today.
Terry Crews is good though. Yeah, we're gonna play a game.
We're gonna play
though.
this game.
Yeah, so Cthulhu Dark. So in this, you're playing investigators investigating Lovecraftian mysteries of certain kinds.
can I be Patton Oswalt?
You can certainly play a character in the same vein as Patton Oswalt, but you can't like be Patton Oswalt.
He already said I
I
couldn't
don't
play
know.
Tom Hanks. I don't know if we're gonna.
Okay, I didn't say you could be Tom Hanks.
He said I couldn't.
Oh yeah. You can't. You can like play characters akin to famous people. We're not doing the like a
See,
celebrity death
I
match.
can't do a Tom Hanks unless.
Lovecraft.
you're kind of
You
selling
could
me on
be
this.
Han
Okay.
Tanks, and your occupation could be America's sweetheart, and then you basically got it all covered.
She's already Tom Tank. She's Thomas Tank.
I'm a builder.
Okay.
I hate you.
Yeah. So let's go.
Okay, so just to make sure, let's go around the table and let's talk about our characters. It's very rules light. All they need in order to play the game is a name, occupation, and then a sanity die. This is the sanity die. It's the little blue die. It's got a 1 on facing the top right now. That's to keep track of their sanity. If you guys reach 6 on your sanity, then you go insane and you're gone. goodbye.
Oh.
That's like dying. So yeah, let's go around the table. Mel, you hate going first. Do you want to go first? All right, Mel is gonna go first. Let's talk about your character.
I'm Thomas Tank. I'm a builder, and
What else?
that's it.
Okay.
I have 1 sanity.
I have 1 sanity.
Cool.
That's my boy voice.
That's a horrible boy voice, but that's okay.
I'm Chip.
I'm Chip. All right, Chuck, why don't you tell us a little bit about your character? I'm
yes.
sure it'll be a treat. I'm
My name is Ryden Fropditch, paranormal investigator and mustachioed bank teller.
nice. All right, Ryden.
Yeah.
Okay, Ryden Fropditch. Good to know. All right. Okay, Michael.
Okay.
Is that or Sherlock Holmes?
I'm playing Bob Sota. He is a soft drink vendor dressed in overalls and absolutely disgusted by carbonation.
You already have like 1 extra character trait over the rest of them, so.
I just have a job.
Am
I
a,
don't have a mustache.
am a
Oh, you have
builder.
a mustache.
He has
Am
2 jobs.
a builder.
He's a busy man.
Yeah. All right, so let's get to going. I gotta take out my my handy dandy intro. I'm on the rule book right now. All right, to be on drive.
Don't cover your face with the iPad.
It's the rule book again. Stream files. Cthulhu Dark. Dang, it's a C, so it's high up. I'm back. All right.
You wrote
Dearly
something.
beloved.
You wrote something.
We're gathered here today
Dearly beloved.
We are gathered here today in
To
this place we
discuss
call
the
life.
rules and registration rights
Life,
of Major
life,
League
life.
Baseball insofar it has been forthwith written.
Whoa! Get really. We took a trip down south
There,
there
the
in
whole
that
truth,
sentence.
so help you God. That's a question.
You are investigators of the unknown,
Ooh.
hunters of the pierced veil that separates human sanity and the unthinkable aeons.
Or my shorts, am I right?
You are.
I'm gonna Urkel this one pretty hard.
Okay, I'm ready for it. Where others try to forget the movement in the corner of their eyes, you seek it out. The rational explanation
Dog
is a
chasing
lie,
their tail, just like
and you find the truth.
there it is.
You have come to a small town in the Pacific Northwest via a night train. After receiving a letter by an unknown correspondent stating that, quote, the dreamers seek to awaken, and that, quote, something dark lurks in the basement of the Bay Hotel.
Wake up, sheeple.
like the smallest coffee.
Yeah, we only have 1 size.
I'll have that one too. Thanks, Zach.
You have arrived in the sleepy town past 11 p.m. Its streets empty and dark save for the errant street lamp. A chill bites your face and fingers.
Ooh, ow. Nippy.
And Jack Frost.
Ouch.
Across from the train station, a bar. There are no taxis around. Okay, that's not how the layout of this town works, but... just
No,
saying.
we're in the town of past 11 p.m. Didn't you hear him? The sleepy town past 11 p.m.
It's a good town.
It is currently noon. The sun is shining bright. No, it is nighttime. All right. What do you guys like to do?
I would like to call an Uber.
All right, so it is 1922. Uber
Sorry, it was
hasn't
a
been
bit. It was a
invented
bit,
yet.
'cause
You
No,
walk
no,
to
no,
you
it's
walk
fine.
to the one city phone.
Yeah.
Thank you so
No, the city telegraph machine. Tap out some more.
We're doing. I think we're doing all right. Thank you.
I will. There's a bar across the street.
Yes, there's a bar across the street.
How fortuitous. Sorry. How fortuitous.
Let's go into that.
I go in the bar
I also.
without consulting
The other two.
I
Lenny.
am a
and Carl.
big.
And
I'm a
whatever.
big dude, so I just stippity stompity past him. And I'm in the bar first.
Why is it that
All right, you guys both like get
Sippity
stuck shoulder to
stompity.
shoulder trying to get into the bar.
I'm walking at my normal speed, but because I'm a bank teller, I'm not all that aggro. I just kind of like suddenly
like-
stuck next to this very burly, insecure man.
Do you follow?
Oh yeah,
You're in the-
absolutely.
Okay.
I mean,
excellent.
If anything, this is a place that could use somebody to deliver seltzer water to them.
Yeah.
That's true.
Business interests.
Retching the whole while.
Did
Yeah.
you bring
Much to
some
your
merch
chagrin.
with you?
I
Wheeling a cart.
absolutely brought some merch.
You hear someone crack a soda, like, oh god.
All right. You okay? So you enter the bar.
All of these for me.
The bar is
You
quiet,
have to drink them all separate.
with only a few errant flies about.
I would
Barflies.
I
Humans.
think so. If it's 1922 in America, the bar should be pretty. Not
Hoppin'.
a lot happening.
All right. So this is a different America.
Okay, Google.
Alternate reality.
When was the
Nice job, Ty.
It's called, okay.
You goofed
Google,
it.
Google also didn't.
You goofed it, Ty.
I don't remember
Yeah.
when. Is it? No, it's
1920 to
19.
1933. We got
1934 it is. It is currently 1934.
Ah, the Great Depression.
Oh, the Great
Yes.
Depression, so we have no money.
All right. So, 1934, Pacific Northwest. The bar is quiet, with only a few barflies left. So they're strewn casually about like newspaper on a sidewalk. Someone has
In
their head down on the
repose.
floor. Exactly. It's very Grecian. You know, there was a spoon right here
It's
that you could
pronounced
have
Grecan.
used.
God,
I'm sorry. I'm not really good at English like you are.
I know.
Or history, evidently. So it's 1934.
1930, whatever. It's Lovecraft
It's
times.
1930 non-prohibition.
Yeah.
Different timeline.
Yeah.
It's
so,
Lovecraftian, after all.
yes, the bartender, a large man with kind eyes and a big bushy beard,
Big
welcomes
mouth.
you in.
Big mouth.
Why does he have
fish,
a what?
Fishy man.
He says,
Innsmouth.
"Hello. Why don't you come in out of the cold and I'll fix you a stiff drink."
I said I'm trying, but I seem to be stuck
Yeah.
with this stiff person.
I'm like still wedged in the door with him, and I go, oh, I'll have 2 drinks.
Just always trying to one up.
Yeah, it's like, I just said one's fine. Don't know why you feel threatened by me.
I'll have,
My soft banker's hands are not exactly intimidating.
I'll
My
have
pinstripe suit looks ridiculous.
2.5 drinks.
I'm gonna start you off with one, he says. And he, what are you drinking?
Scotch guard. Oh, is that
The
the
product,
Scotch
not the drink.
I was gonna say, it's not a drink. It's just
This is
Scotch,
Scotch
guard.
guard.
Just
I'll have
awesome.
Chardonnay. I'll have it. Straight up.
We only have red
With-
wine
with
here,
ice.
he says. Straight He says, we only have red wine here. Sorry.
Champagne.
I'll have it. No, it's straight up with ice. I'll have it straight up. I'll have my red wine with ice.
Giving you a sidelong glance for just like a second, he starts to make your drink to
I
order.
burst through the door.
Okay.
I take a chunk out of the wall because I'm so strong. Nope, I don't do that.
Okay. I was just trying to see. That was more like a force of will test that you just failed. That is. Were you playing Robot Unicorn on my?
I love that game.
Trying to.
Oh, now you're stuck.
Ah.
Now he's got to play a couple levels.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick break while I play some Robot Unicorn. Okay, so yeah, you guys come in, you sit down at the bar, you order your drinks, you get your wine served up with a couple of glasses of ice,
And a
couple of
straw.
cubes of ice.
I was
and a-
gonna ask for a straw. Chuck, stop it! Get out of my head.
he
I know
says
how to order shit drinks.
he says, well, what brings you guys to the to our little lazy town?
I slurp so loud.
He looks at you for a second.
Well, I don't know about these jokers, but I've been making the rounds around these parts, just trying to see if anybody is interested in upgrading from whatever wretched trash soda water they're using to something of some actual quality.
I finished building my building that I was building, and I've gotten on a train here to
Quick
build.
question: is Thomas Tank like
second
mentally okay, or is he?
Yeah, he is. He's
okay.
fine.
He's mentally
just
fine.
like
How are you?
Ryden looks at Bob. Looks at Bob, and you wheeling a cart of your wares.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what do you have there?
Well, I'll pop that open. Sodas are some of the finest carbonated waters that anyone
Streaming down your face like,
has ever seen.
Are you okay, buddy?
I'm fine, thank you. And I'll be even more fine after a bracing drink of this delicious.
All right.
your nose starts to bleed.
So this is a good time to show how this core mechanic works.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah,
so
what
you
is
get,
up?
So-
You're just a character that takes nonstop damage over time.
This is how well you do at something. You roll 1 die if the task is within human capabilities. So 1 die. The
He
second
hates it with an
die
inhuman hatred.
if it is what?
He hates it with an inhuman
Wait,
hatred.
I thought we were
so-
supposed to use those green ones.
Okay,
Or-
so
Let me
that's-
explain.
Yeah, let me tell you
so
about.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
And then you get a second die because it is within your occupational expertise to sell this soda. You can also risk your sanity by rolling your sanity die as well, but that doesn't really matter. So you don't fail in this game unless somebody else says that you there's a risk of failure and tries to outroll you. So you roll those dice, and the highest number wins is your number. And if somebody this is just to determine to see how well you succeed at this.
Okay.
If someone thinks you should fail,
I really
like me
think he
or
should.
somebody,
fa-
I
Counter roll.
genuinely
Yeah.
believe he should fail.
how would you? Okay, so first you roll.
Okay. I got a 1 and a 6.
You got a 6, so that means you succeed greatly at this task. I think you just do it.
Yeah.
I
Because
can't.
there's no die to, there's no amount to.
I brought my
to
D20.
beat.
I'm choosing to cheat today.
Yes.
All right. So I knock back this glass of soda water. I no sell it completely. I'm just like,
I noticed.
Good.
delicious.
I notice his discomfort, and we're like he's really into selling me it, but not into drinking it. But I don't really have a problem with soda water, so I pull out my kerchief, and I, flourish it as a
Yeah.
banker would. It's the only thing my hands are good at is
Yeah.
flourishing and counting money. And I hand it to him, and I was like, "Well, I'd love
Thank
to
you.
try a sconce of that, if you'd be so kind. You continue to
Well.
pour the water for me. Thank you."
Well, far be it from me to step on the toes of our kind host here, but I suppose I
Oh,
could
I'm sure the
dispense
old
you a
boy
little
can
tot for a
find-
penny or two.
I'm sure the old boy can find some space in his life for more than one seltzer water.
Yes, of course. Yes.
I have
would-
I have now
Spritz me.
finished my wine, and I am taking each ice cube out of the and crunching it loudly.
loudly. Sounds good. Good. Noted. He takes notice of that. But he's watching this display that you two are. One of them, I'm sure.
Well, that is. I think.
Drinking from both, I realize.
It's okay.
I say. I think I'll need some more liquor to go with this soda.
Says I could probably.
Certainly encourages me to buy more. That's for sure.
He, the barman is stroking his beard interesting.
How much beard? How much beard?
Big bushy.
It's
so
a
he's
lot.
got like.
It's out. Yeah.
Oh, so it's one
got
of those
humps.
like, and then it like comes out the sides. again.
Homeboy's got dunks.
And like as he passes over it, like it floops.
Yeah,
out
it
again.
floops
Yeah.
back out after he's just doing it as a
Like a fluffy dog.
yeah, like a fluffy dog. He says, "Yes, this sounds very very good for a bar such as myself. How
Luckily-
much? Yes,
I'm a notary.
are you?
Yes.
Did you bring your
Excellent.
stamp, sir?
Don't need it while I'm here. Luckily, I run a traveling operation, and I have all the things I need here. I dramatically pop out my suitcase that I definitely have. It extends out hilariously.
Yeah. Boing.
Yeah, it has a big cartoon thumb pointing at the contract saying "sign here," and it has the devil's face.
on a
goes-
spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I pull off my tie. It's a pen.
All right, well,
Impressive.
I'm gonna need you to roll to see how successful you are at your.
And if I just drop all this shit on the ground.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so you keep. So that's your sanity
Oh,
die.
right, yes, sorry, I'm
you
You
need that at
can
one.
choose to roll your sanity if you wish.
Don't.
However,
Oh, this is a big check.
yeah.
This is
So one for being within human capabilities, another one for being your occupation. So you got a 6.
Yeah.
Oh my God, big rolls. He's like,
this
yeah,
purple
I'll sign.
dye is
He-
suspicious.
I know. He really buys into your
I
like
that
Looney Tunes.
We went from Cthulhu to like Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
yeah, more
Yeah,
or
it
less.
Seltzer water and sleight of hand. Yeah, basically.
He signs
And
the
the
contract.
builder.
How many things
what?
of how many
What
crates
did
of
I just
seltzer?
buy?
What?
What did you just make me buy?
Yeah, how many crates will I expect from you?
Well, it really depends on the needs of your establishment. I'd say we'll start you out with something simple, maybe 5 crates a week, and then if you need more, then we can certainly bump that up.
Very good, very good. Yes, that should do fine. That should work famously.
Let's
Ah,
all
yes,
have
commerce.
a big pint of seltzer
The industry.
on me, the builder,
That'll be $72.
to celebrate.
right there,
I,
like
I
Yeah.
pat I pat Bob on the back. Good job, buddy.
Great.
He the barkeep puts seltzer in 4 rocks glasses.
This wholesome party.
We all just like,
He goes, one for you, and 2 for the man who provided it all.
hey.
2 for the excellent pitch man. There you are. Yeah, heck, let's make them doubles. He takes them back and he takes 2 pint glasses out and he fills those with seltzer water. All right. So why don't you roll again to see if you succeed at or how well you succeed at keeping those down.
Well, far be it from me to not offer my business partner at least some of the enjoyment of our arrangement.
He takes one of them. He's like, if you insist, of course.
He like throws it behind him. He's like, hate so.
Clink. He clinks it with you, and you put
I
it
don't know
down,
why
and
I'm,
you
like,
roll 2 dice.
Because it's important for character building.
You didn't? Did you not drink yours?
I haven't
1 and a
consumed
3.
one yet.
Okay, so I am going to say that if you fail, you spit the seltzer water out all over the guy, all over the barkeep.
Luckily, the contract's signed, so.
Ooh, that's a 5.
Oh,
so
boy.
yeah, you just like all over. You can't take it anymore. You almost vomit it out onto him, and he's just kind of like standing there, water dripping down
Moistened.
through his beard.
Pardon me. It's a very effervescent product. Sometimes it just takes on a life of its own.
Takes out a kerchief. So it would seem.
Oh,
His
no.
demeanor changes entirely from like rustic barman to
Yeah.
quiet. Indubitably.
I'll just take a straight gin.
He pours you a straight gin.
I'll also take a straight gin.
With 2 ice cubes.
Double. No ice.
Like, so at what point did Thomas just black out?
In like 3 drinks from now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
What?
I said in 3 drinks from now.
Can I get a double Chardonnay on the rocks?
There's no Chardonnay. There's only red.
I was gonna say.
It's kind of like grind
Shake
the
it,
cork
not sure.
into the bottom of the glass before you pour it.
Oh boy. Can I have a
It's those oaken
winerita,
notes.
please?
I drink that.
Wine, triple sec, with tequila and lime. Is
As long
that?
as it's shirred,
That's fine. You're
I'd
good.
drink it.
If you blend it, anything's good.
That-
Dude, a mom would drink the hell out of that shit.
It's almost sangria at
It's
that point.
basically a wine cooler.
Yeah, that too. All right, so the barkeep says, you guys can't just be here for to sell me some soda, are you?
Oh, are we? Do we know that we're here to search
Late at
for?
night? Yeah, you guys know.
Absolutely no.
We're here to investigate some strange happenings.
Ha, ha, ha. Well, yeah, we're doing that. Yeah, we're doing it.
Got any weird shit going on?
He,
I like how you tried to step on my words,
know,
but like I finished what I said.
oh wait, it's okay.
That's
It's too
fine.
late. It's
That's
too
fine.
late.
Like, you're like,
It's
are you done? Good. Excuse me.
Hold on.
what he meant to say.
Actually,
He did it. He did all of it. Very good job.
He strokes his beard again. He says, strange things happening. I can't think of anything strange
about-
happening.
Stranger Things.
Oh, well, when you put it that way. Also, no.
Any,
When you put it that way, nothing changes.
well, it's the 1930s. Any people come into a lot of money recently?
Any peculiar or queer happenings?
Well, the most I can say is that a lot of folks around here, their businesses have been struggling a little bit, because of the times.
It's the Great
Economic
Depression.
depression, I
things
see.
are-
Luckily, I put on my money-counting gloves. I think I can help, and I fucking waltz and grommet my hands real quick. Just,
They're very clean
They're extremely
because it's
clean.
the Great Depression. There's very
not a lot of money.
to
I,
count. Yeah.
I go, 1. Excellent.
I've done it.
He says, well, there's a hotel on the
Yes, a hotel.
on the bay, actually. It's called the Bay Hotel. It's yes, there have been
Is the light out and it just says Bates?
it's BAY, unfortunately. I don't get that reference, he says.
What?
Tyler doesn't know anything about history.
No, his character.
The character said, I don't get that reference.
Psycho hasn't come out. Come on.
Also,
Psycho,
it's
Psycho.
1934.
Yeah.
We got like 30 more years for
Tyler
Psycho.
almost wanted to accept it into the story, and then I thought, and we're going to the hotel now. Then we're going to the hotel.
Yeah.
My joke is
Yeah,
dead.
he says you guys might want to check that out if you're looking for something strange, but everything seems to be above the board here in this sleepy little town.
I slam back my double gin, and then I double over and have to breathe for a while. I just have to
Vomit.
breathe.
Okay, why don't you roll
Breathe
one
out
die
the
to see
contents
how
of your
well
stomach.
you're doing. Oh, you're doing really well. Holy
I'm a
shit.
large man builder person.
Ugh, I'm good.
So, let's go.
You guys noticed, as you leave, you noticed that there was a guy at the end.
Oh, I put money on the counter too.
I would imagine.
I pay for things.
I would
yeah.
imagine you put an entire nickel on the counter to pay for your 3 drinks.
You said keep the change.
Yeah.
It's a Great Depression.
You
I'm rich.
hey. You noticed as you leave there was a man sitting in one of the corner booths somewhere in the bar, the far end of the bar, the dark end of the bar, where the lights are broken. And
Most folks just call him Strider.
He was watching you the whole time.
Why?
He's smoking a pipe.
You
Wearing
wanna,
a hood.
You want to find out why?
No.
All right, you leave the bar.
I'd stay because I would like to know what the man was doing.
I go to the hotel. By the way, my character has built a hotel before, so I know lots about hotels and their outlines and stuff, their layouts.
I think they differ based on.
No, they're all the same. I built one before.
They're like franchises. They're all built
Hello,
same
welcome
layout.
to-
You know,
hotel.
the hotel company. I've built
The
a bay.
McDonald's of hotels.
I've built a bay hotel before. I built one before.
You built one before?
I built one before.
All right. So, are you guys going or are you guys staying? I'm not gonna
I
split.
want to talk to.
I'm not gonna split the
Strider.
party. All right. What do you do? Do you sidle up to him or do you?
Well, why am I noticing him again? Like, what's
You just kind of noticed that he's just been looking at you.
Okay, I say, well, howdy, stranger.
He doesn't say anything. He's just looking at you with a like a.
I noticed
kind
you're
of
giving us some looks here, putting eyeballs all over us.
he has a pleasant smile on his face. He doesn't say anything.
You notice any strange or queer happenings in the past couple days?
He's just still smiling at you, not saying anything.
Like, are you sure about that?
Just try touch him, Chuck.
I land on a little
Yeah.
thing. I'm like, what do you think?
He doesn't say anything. He just looks at you. Just
I do
smiles.
my best Martin Lawrence impersonation. I don't do that.
He doesn't get it.
Neither do I, because I don't know who that is. Yeah, sure. Wait, are we making eye contact?
Sure. Yeah. He's just
What
looking
do you
at
mean,
you.
sure? Oh, he's just looking at me.
Yeah.
I ask him these questions. He says nothing.
Yeah. He doesn't say anything.
I
He
would
just,
touch him. I think he's dead. I'm afraid he's
Strong
dead.
silent type. I see. I boop him on the shoulder a little bit because everybody gets friendly.
Yeah. He begins to chuckle a little bit. He begins to laugh.
Oh.
I don't like this.
I'll move a hand towards my soda gun.
You hear a rag.
Yeah. He begins to chuckle a little
Wet
bit.
losers.
A quaint, pleasant chuckle, like he just heard a funny joke,
oh.
like a.
This is a murder person.
He's just laughing.
My character is outside right now, currently pretending to smoke a cigarette.
He's shaking his head, pretending to.
Pretending he does. He just like kind of pulling it in his mouth, just like. I would like a drink. I would like a
Oh, shorty.
gin and tonic.
Whiskey, shot of pickle juice, soda water, please.
Pickle juice.
You never had a pickleback before?
I have had a pickleback. Vodka shots with picklebacks are Grimes' favorite beverage. Actually.
So, Michael has ordered something called a red beer, which is a beer with some tomato juice in it.
It's a Budweiser
Great, with
Clamato
also
cracked
some
open and poured into a glass.
yeah, also some soy sauce. Tyler has just ordered a pickleback, which is a beer with a shot of pickle juice.
Shot of whiskey,
it's a shot of whiskey,
pickle
shot
juice.
of pickle juice.
I added soda
and
this
soda
time
water.
because I haven't had soda in it before. I'm interested. I'm testing the waters of the different pickleback combinations.
Right.
Pickleback is a magical thing.
Yeah, it's
Real good.
It
Pickleback
is.
vodka shots.
Yeah.
Game changer
It's true.
for when you're trying to turn. up on
My
a budget.
character pulls a
yes.
loose animal cracker out of his pocket and eats it.
Also, depending on what kind of hipster bar you go to, it's a real great way to spend like $5 on some pickle juice.
Yeah.
I would imagine so.
Did you know
To be fair, I'm spending $5 on pickle juice, and whiskey.
animal crackers
Yeah, you're getting the.
getting the whiskey.
are really just animal cookies?
Yeah, they're not really.
They're not crackers,
Well,
crack.
It's like
well,
a-
you're talking about the.
but it's a graham cookie.
I mean, kind.
No, it's not a graham cookie.
They're like they're like kind of like puffed a little bit, right? They're like
Yeah,
puffed,
it's
airy
it's
cookie.
a
They're-
shortbread.
but
so.
they're sweet though. Yeah, they're
It's not
cookies.
shortbread. It's not shortbread or a graham cracker. Those are two different things, and it's
Quick
neither of those.
You know, it's like an Oreo. It's
Okay,
like-
Google.
It's not that.
Are animal crackers really cookies?
They are a cookie. Nobody's.
no, Google's going to tell us.
Wow. Here we go.
Okay.
The ultimate. This is the ultimate whatever.
Fuck this.
Although animal crackers are made with layered dough like crackers, they tend to be sweet in flavor, but still, technically, are a cracker and not a cookie.
Perfect. So they technically are a cracker.
Because they're layered like a cracker.
Oh, that makes sense.
Is a cracker? They put like layers of dough, almost
like an ogre? Yeah.
So I am. So
Now that the stream is
Go to the
over,
hotel.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he's laughing at
So
you.
he
He's
doesn't
just
give
chuckling. He looks at you. He's like, "You're all gonna die." there's nowhere is safe.
I beg your pardon, sir.
You heard me.
I adjust my hat and my petticoat and my riding crop. I don't.
He's
I feel like everybody was really over accessorized
yeah.
back then.
There's a lot of
I
accessories. going on.
pointed. I'm outside, but there's a window or something,
Yeah.
and I like kind of pointed him like.
He stands up. He puts on his vest, his petticoat, his overcoat,
his rain shell, and then his his mucklucks, and then his
Yeah.
moccasins,
his
and
inner gloves, his outer gloves.
Yes.
His
hat.
travel mustache holder, and
his scarf, his ascot, his neckerchief.
his two monocles, his spectacles, and his bifocals.
He is very blind, and
driving hat, his
optometry
riding
just
hat.
wasn't what it is now. Then
Oh, almost forgot my riding gloves and puts those on.
Over his clothes. He picks up his walking stick, which he places inside his
So-
riding crop. For some,
which he then flips and then slides into his umbrella.
yeah, just slides it all in together.
I'm a modular man on the go.
Yes. And he strolls out. He just leaves. He leaves the building. out
so
the back.
He seems a little ill-prepared, don't you think?
we're.
Yeah.
I'm
this
gonna-
cold?
I see this tomfoolery, and I walk away
He's not
towards
even wearing his breakfast boots.
the hotel.
audacity. All
It is
right.
nighttime. Why would he have breakfast boots on?
Because
Also,
the,
what are
next,
breakfast-
the next meal is breakfast. Of course he'll be wearing his
Gotta be
breakfast boots.
Of course.
You take off your dinner slippers and put on your breakfast boots if you're going out in the middle of the
I'm
night.
just losing my shit at this point. The bit's too strong for me.
It's real good. It's real
So, should we put on our hotel galoshes and head over to the hotel?
Exactly, yes.
Gotta get my sleeping socks and sleeping
Hotel.
stockings on.
Buffos.
Yeah. You guys begin to walk to the hotel until you realize that you have no idea where the hotel is.
Why would
It's a new town.
we never asked?
I was told it was by the bay. We
That's
head
true.
towards the
We go to the
water,
water.
Okay, you can head
presumably
towards the
we'll find
water.
it.
It's a bit of a walk. It's a bit of a hoof.
That's why we put on our hotel hoofers.
That's why we
Put on your hooves.
get your hotel hoofers
Clip
and your,
clop, clip clop, clip
your
clop.
hiking boots and your hiking booties, also
Yeah,
important.
Obviously.
So we're clip clopping down the street.
Yes. Yeah, you're clip-clopping down the street
Do we want to
Check
check
out
a
my
phone
hiking
booth?
gloves.
Is there a phone booth? Are those existing yet? Those don't exist yet, do they?
in 1934.
I would like to pick up the pace and put on my running hat.
All right. You
You'd
put
have to
on
go
your-
inside for a phone.
Yeah.
You put
Yeah.
on your running hat and your wind goggles.
And then I pull out my iPhone and I Google.
Somebody order an Uber.
Ye old Uber.
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 See, the Germans haven't soured their name yet. So
That's true. So yeah, it's called the Uber now.
So I'm very tall and big and a builder.
It's actually
so
called the Reich carriage.
Tyler,
Sorry. Yeah.
you're the GM. You're
I
the
think you
fucking
mean
captain
no,
of this
it's gotta be
motherfucking
Catch a
ship.
Reich.
That's right. It's so good.
Steer it.
I'm having
Steer
a lot
it
of
in the-
fun,
steer it in the
and
right
I would
direction.
like you to.
We just need to get to a hotel, Ty.
Okay. I'm gonna say you guys walk to the hotel. You have entered the hotel.
I'm like actually doing this. Oh my god.
fuck.
All right, everyone, tie on your investigation kerchief.
It's kind of like a bib.
Has monocles.
Yeah. On each corner, it's
Just I want to be lost now.
I
All right.
pull out another animal cracker. It's broken.
I'm sorry.
I eat it anyway.
Do you have your animal cracker tweezers in order to eat those properly?
They're next to your animal cracker fork.
Yeah.
Just for the softer
No,
ones.
because
Yeah.
I've fallen on hard times, as it is the
Had to
Great
sell the tweezers.
Depression.
Yeah, I had to sell the animal cracker
Yeah,
tweezers.
they were golden. They were
Yeah.
solid gold.
Was the Great Depression just caused by everyone buying too many accessories?
Yeah,
Well,
pretty much.
If everyone's clutching pearls and the hems of their skirts, did everybody just have like pearl hem skirts? Because that's a lot of pearls.
That's a lot of pearls. That's
That's a lot of
extravagance.
pearls.
That's decadence of the highest order.
Too many pearls.
Cadence.
Sorry, cicadas.
We walk in the hotel lobby floor is just made out of pearls.
It's so I actually have this written down. You step
Ooh.
inside the entrance to the Bay
Is this one of
Hotel,
those places with ducks?
greeted by warmth in both temperature and decor. A
duck-
wide
the duck
red
hotel?
carpet takes you to the reception, flanked by cream-colored walls and lit by yellow electric light.
Ooh.
A vase of week-old flowers sits on the front desk, and a woman with glasses and a long nose smiles as you approach.
Pronounced well, man. God.
Welcome
Why
to
are you
the
messing with
Bay
me?
Hotel. How many rooms will you be needing tonight?
Is it like
Three.
a creepy smile?
It's
Three.
a warm smile. It's
Oh, I say
Three?
I say we could bunk up together, friend.
2.
You can whatever.
The
I require 2 beds.
We were
Big
kind of
man.
just the one.
I'm a big man.
just the one bedroom.
Strangers make great bedfellows, don't you think? Literally
We
and
know each
figuratively.
She looks at you guys because this is the time. This is the era where 3 men sharing a bed together is at a hotel in the middle of the night. Not the most.
I pull out a
it's
rubber
normal.
mallet.
It's the Great Depression.
Depression.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can-
They're trying to
We
save
have
money.
to-
I pull out a rubber mallet and I twist off one of the ends and I pull out a very, very small wad of money. And
you know that
I
mallet-
pay her with some
Mallets
money.
are never screwed on.
No, not even once, but this is like a secret compartment for money.
Like in the cap, like the pommel of the mallet.
pommel.
or-
Yeah, the pommel.
On the backside?
The handle.
The butt.
What is your mallet made of?
It's a
Wood,
rubber mallet at the
presumably.
top.
Right,
the
but
rest
what's
is
the
wood.
stick? It's wood?
Yeah.
Would you, okay.
Are you
alright.
taking issue with a wood
It's
handled
the
mallet?
Great
It would be a
Depression.
really shitty mallet that
Can
would
justify literally anything in this game.
break. No, you can't.
You can't keep your money in the banks. It's the Great Depression.
No, give it to me. I got it. I got my money cutting gloves on.
We're the only bank teller who is left, right? Like, how
Yeah,
many
they killed all the rest of
They
them.
killed all the other
we
bank
were-
tellers.
You know how
Are you the last of the great bank tellers? The last of the
Yes,
worst?
it's been a long time. I'm changing accents for this part.
That's proper bank teller speech.
Yes.
Is yeah.
That's how I talk down to the plebeians, you know?
What?
Tyler's pulled apart his entire little.
Little sword guy.
Little sword
yeah,
guy.
I
For
wrecked
all
the
that.
hell
So
Okay,
out of
we
it.
get our room.
I
Yes. She says yes. Yes. I suppose since it is the whatever we call the Great Depression nowadays, it must be
the Great Sink.
the great the Calvin
It
Coolidge
is hard
bad
time.
times.
The big down.
Yeah.
The,
The huge sad.
the fuck Hoover.
Yeah, it's
that'll
a
be
in
good.
Hooverville is the.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah,
Hoover,
it
it's
is
Hoover,
Hooverville.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one.
He's gonna build a dam though and make everything okay.
He's gonna build a dam and make the river pay for it?
Yeah.
Good bit.
Yeah, callbacks
So
to
we
now.
all go in the elevator.
No, you take the stairs.
We take the elevator.
There's no elevator.
There is an elevator in the 1920s or 30s. There was definitely elevators.
Yeah, that's great. This hotel doesn't have one.
Oh, that was like a real nice one.
Nope. I mean, the lobby's really nice, but
Yeah, it's. I mean,
feel
it's
like they finished the lobby. And like,
Oh yeah, then
"All
they
right,
had the
shit, we gotta
dead
call a
flowers.
hotel."
Okay,
just
so
a
yeah.
bunch of shacks placed
It's
on top of each other.
Washington in the 1930s. Nothing is nice. Our
Yeah.
entire
Yeah.
industries are fishing and prostitution.
Well,
That's a
yeah,
good
did
point.
you
Also, everything was
timber?
basically huts back then.
yes,
Yeah,
timber.
okay. So yeah, I guess
Mining.
we'll walk up the stairs.
We did do that
Limestone.
for
Let us
that's-
not forget the
that's
lime
mining.
kilns.
Right.
That's why he said mining. Anyway,
We did not forget the lime kilns.
Sorry,
Noted.
our very very high population of union limestone workers.
There's no more lime left, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
We killed it all.
we killed it all.
Yeah, just like the bankers.
Ayo. So we walk up the stairs, the rickety stairs.
They're not rickety. They're stairs.
They're rickety now.
Okay, so it can't be like it can be somewhere between impoverished and
it's
extravagant.
either Richie Rich's house or
Casper's house.
or the house from Home Alone after the kid's done with it.
Ah, there we go.
Oh.
Fuck that place. That kid is grounded as hell.
I mean, yeah, he didn't get to go on a trip with his
That's true.
family.
He was literally grounded. He didn't get to go on the plane. They forgot him.
which I still don't. How do you just fuck up it? Whatever.
Yeah.
They really
Dumb.
there was
CPS.
there were a series of like,
unfortunate events.
well, things
It's okay
that
to
they
say
could
it.
have changed or they could have done throughout the entirety of the movie. A bunch of wacky shit.
The reason that movie happens, and is a movie, but it's never happened in real life, is because all of the events that would need to happen for that movie to happen don't ever and have never
Yeah.
and will never.
Yeah, that's true.
That movie would have been a lot shorter had
should be
Macaulay
reclassified-
Culkin's dad owned a gun.
It should be reclassified as a fantasy film.
So
I
we
agree.
go upstairs into the room.
Yeah, you go up into your room. It's a pretty well. She leads you up to your room. She
Oh,
she walks
thank
you up.
you.
She walks you up. She opens the door. She hands you the key. You're on the 3rd floor, facing the water. Window facing the water. There's a single double bed. There's a double bed and there's a couch on below the window. She hands you the key. She says, "Checkout's at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Have a good night, you three."
Lazy start. I
She-
know that I have night terrors and I wake up at 4 a.m. every day.
Right, so I'm taking the couch.
All right, he takes the couch.
No, you take the bed, but also put your soda machine thing on the other half.
On
of
the
it.
other, sorry, this room's taken.
Taken.
Sorry.
And
I'll-
so I volunteer to sleep on the couch.
Okay.
I take the floor space and I will need all of it because I'm a large man.
You spread out. You like to
Um,
spread out. And you like to fight in your
But
sleep.
you actually can't reach either side of it. You're just like, I'm so large. It's like, there's plenty of room. I don't know why you're all right.
He's like an average, like 6'1", kind of.
Just
He's
a
sort of
normal height
burly,
dude.
like he's burly. He builds, but
He's
like
a Washingtonian.
yeah. He is from
Yeah.
Washington. He hikes a lot.
He's thick with
I take
3
off my
Cs.
clothes. I put on my my sleeping dong sock, my regular sleeping socks for my feet, my sleeping thimbles for my toes, so they don't get cold.
To keep them warm, yeah.
And then
They're
a separate
hand-knitted.
set of fingered or toed socks.
oh,
you know,
yeah,
toe
yeah.
socks.
Yeah.
And that's it.
What about your snoozing top hat?
Well, yeah.
Hey, you have a snooze. And there's
Using
a lot-
snow
and
pipe
the-
hat.
Yeah.
You don't have
Soft
a,
and-
you don't have a nightgown?
No.
No,
No,
what?
everyone in
Don't
the
be ridiculous.
30s had nightgowns.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'm not going to war. I'm going to bed. I put on my dong sock.
So instead of going to sleep, I'm just gonna kind of
As a
snoop
bow.
around I thought I would snoop
Very
around the
pretty.
hotel a little bit.
You want to snoop about?
I take off all of my noisy clothes, so my like jacket
Okay.
and my and definitely those hooves.
And
Oh,
my-
yeah.
my chime shirt.
your Jingle Bell stockings.
Broken stick shoes.
Well, I'm going to go and find the outhouse because I don't know if we have indoor plumbing yet, and also I'm going to use the bathroom.
Oh, it's Washington. We definitely do not have indoor plumbing.
No, they have centralized. So like you have to walk down the hall and use the bathroom.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
single bell. So he's
Oh, he
going to
genuinely
he's actually
is going
to
to
the
pee.
bathroom.
Oh, that was a clever way to get around asking Tyler for
rude.
Yeah.
permission.
So while he's gone, why don't we just think of more funny clothes? 'Cause
All
that's
of them are
always-
funny.
I also have to pee then.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay. All right.
It's really a you guys thing. Just do your thing.
It's not a good thing.
No, we can't force it.
God, now that the stream has drastically improved, I
Yeah.
can finally quit drinking.
Streamlined, finally. cut the chaff, you know?
Trim the fat.
Yeah, exactly. All right. How you doing, Chuck?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Just wearing my snoozing top hat
Oh,
and my
boy.
sleeping driver's cat.
Of course. Yeah.
Cap, not cat.
All right, now I can't think of anything.
I put on my my slumber bra.
Slum bra. Slum bra.
Good.
millionaire.
No, it's good.
Yeah. okay.
Slum bra million. I am a
Yeah, that's
millionaire.
what- because you are a bank teller.
Yeah, I have 1,000,000 pennies,
Yeah.
which even back then is a lot of money.
That's a million pennies. Yeah, that's quite a bit.
That's $1,000.
That's $10,000.
Well, hot damn!
Yeah.
I'm a millionaire.
Look at you, making your way in the world. More money than you thought you did.
More money than anyone else has.
Yeah, more or less,
More.
to be exact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we don't even need to have an adventure.
Yeah.
The adventure is this conversation. You know, when
Exactly.
you really get down to it.
Yeah, we're really.
Lose half the cast because they have weak bowels.
No. Their bladders are tiny baby bladders.
Tell you,
and
their internal plumbing reminds me a lot of the 30s. You know what I'm saying?
centralized
And bad.
and also bad.
And covered in lead.
Ew.
I'm sure.
I'm positive at this point after you saying that. Oh boy.
It's weird to think that one day we'll all die. But I hope my children watch this someday.
I do too. More for like embarrassment's sake.
I hope they're embarrassed.
Yeah. Like
You guys just sat in a place and
30 so years later.
had to talk shit for 10 minutes while people walked back from the bathroom?
Yeah. Yes, little. I don't know what I'm going to name my kid.
Aiden. Caden. Hayden. Aiden again.
George W. Bush Dietrich.
Yeah.
Senior.
just tack on senior.
Start up a lineage. He's
Yeah.
just like, now you have to.
The first. We'll
The
go
second
with the
kid is
first.
also George W. Bush. We're switching it around. And that is non-negotiable.
You can make George W. and George H.W.
I will pre-divorce.
I was going to say, I want a divorce right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to post-divorce.
I think Michael is taking a poopy poop. So we're going to have to
We
figure out.
Try and limit the bowel talk on this.
Yeah.
It's
This
a
is
family
This
cast.
is yeah.
We
yeah,
only talk
all
about.
ages.
The only thing that we can do is simulate Spider-Man impregnating Elsa from
Shit.
Frozen.
What?
It's as appropriate content as dictated by YouTube for children to watch.
That is true. That and Peppa Pig doing all manner of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, can I go? I'm snooping.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess since we have majority of players back, yeah, you go.
Charlie's character's just sleeping.
No, I'm
In
getting ready to
all-
sleep.
preparing. It's a very long process.
I put on my
What is
I
on
call
you
it a
at this
Christmas something,
point?
so
Yeah.
like my Christmas pubic hair bonnet.
your Christmas
sleeping
your
and-
Christmas merkin. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, did anything actually
Yeah,
happen
oh,
while I
yeah.
was gone?
No.
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 I'm
about the war.
snooping.
Yeah. So you're snooping about. So do you go snooping as well?
Oh,
with,
yes. I
Did you
suppose
take
so.
off your jacket? That's just the wind.
I can't stand this. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I'm looking around. I'm gonna go just straight to the basement. Just
'cause you
skip
haven't
to the
taken off your
scary bit.
All right. So you go down to down the stairs. The stairs lead to the first floor. The basement, you would imagine is
I'm a builder. I know where it is.
okay. You know where it is.
bottom.
Yeah. The bottom of that.
At,
down.
Yeah,
okay. Why don't you
underground usually?
Yeah. Roll to investigate.
I get to roll too because I'm a builder.
Why?
I'm a builder. I know
not building
buildings. I know buildings. I didn't do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Did I
say
do
if you
it?
fail, you get caught by
Did I do
by
it?
the lady who's catching you snooping about. What are you doing snooping about? Says the old lady. Says the receptionist, not really old.
It's the
Has
baby.
she noticed me yet?
Why don't you roll for stealth? Just do run die, and I'm gonna see if she catches you.
I'm going to
catch-
risk my sanity on this one.
Ooh,
Shit!
yes.
I should have risked my sanity.
4.
Oh wow.
These are bad dice.
All right, she doesn't catch you.
And my sanity stays at 1?
Yeah, because it didn't. Let me see. I'm gonna make sure. It says if you get higher than if your insanity die is your highest die, then you roll to see if you increase your sanity.
So it's tied.
It's tied. So I'm gonna say you still succeeded the check.
Okay.
Re-roll those 2 dice.
All right.
See if you increase your. All right, you don't.
Yay!
Your sanity still stays at 1.
I
So you stick in the shadows around the corner.
Well, she's also
Sleeping,
distracted
lurking.
because she caught
Yes.
me.
Much like the bubbles in your soda
You're
water.
fucking welcome.
You're never there never in one place for long.
So
yes, what are you what are you doing out of
I've
bed?
recently been married and I haven't been away from my wife this long. My new wife in a very long time. I've never been away from her this long. And I was looking for a phone.
Oh, phone. She says, "Yes. Well, you're free to use the phone in reception, but I don't know if they're actually. I have no idea time-wise. Do telephone operators ever go to sleep?
Yes.
Okay,
I imagine they work in shifts.
Operators.
Yeah, they might have. Okay.
Oh, there are night operators.
Okay, yes.
Because
Me
for
a night
911
operator.
and stuff.
Yeah.
For emergency.
Right.
All right. Well, yeah, she
Pronounced
says.
emergency.
Yes, if you're welcome to come back behind the receptionist desk if you'd like to use the phone. She sits back down. She opens the door on the side of the reception.
Yes, operator.
Hello, this is the operator. How may I help you?
Hello, I would like to call.
Hello, you need to speak up. You sound like you're talking in a deep voice. I can't really understand you. Operator.
So I'm gonna contact my wife's mother.
Okay.
Do you have a wife? Do you know her mother's number? Will her mother also have a phone that is on it?
I would like to call 243.
Jesus, Lenny.
I'm making this up. This is me being
Yeah.
slow. 243 Pine Street.
What city?
It's shit.
Detroit.
Detroit,
It's pronounced
Michigan.
What's the area code?
Those don't exist yet.
You have to answer the
This is
question.
It. What is an area code?
Very good. You passed the test. You connecting you. Just a minute. Click.
And the solution to that was the solution to this problem of when they would ask the secret question of what's your area code and there wasn't one. People were so mad about having to answer the fake test that they just invented area codes.
Yeah, they just added area codes.
that was
because-
easier than just not asking the question.
Yeah.
It also made the screening process really interesting.
People were like, oh, 274 E purple.
Yeah. It's an area code, not an area
it's a code.
number.
Doesn't have to be. Yeah, it never said anything about numerals. So.
If I remember right from LA Noire, phone numbers back then were something like Valentine 23.
Yeah,
So-
weird words.
It was usually the address.
Wouldn't
It was just the address.
But wouldn't it be?
And Valentine would have
made up
just been V. That's V23.
No, but like they said the words. Play Dead LA
That's
Noire.
because it was hard
Yeah.
to understand
Play
what
Ted.
people were saying
Play
on the
Ted.
phone. Same thing as what they do in
Red
the
Dead
Army or the Air Force.
All right, so the phone rings for a little bit, for a while actually, and then finally somebody answers. Hello, who is this? Who's calling at such a late hour?
Mildred,
Yes, who is this?
it's your son-in-law, Thomas.
Oh, Thomas, what are you calling at me this late hour for?
Well, Betty, is that it? Daisy told me to call when I got in. But we don't have a phone, you see, so I called you, and I'm sorry the train was so late. I just wanted to know that I'm okay.
Why did she tell you to call if you don't have a phone?
Well, I think she assumed I would call you and that you would relay the message.
That's a weird thing to assume, but okay.
Well, I think
This is
that
the
you
worst
being
side quest ever.
I know.
her mother, that's fine. No, now you know that I'm okay, right? And you'll tell her.
This is going on your bill.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Click.
So
So while this is happening,
yeah, the basement.
Yeah. So you
It's because she was watching me. I had to make
No,
a
yeah,
phone call.
absolutely.
You
I
can let me
understand.
out
No,
of
I
the
understand.
side
I
quest.
understand.
Why didn't you just pretend you were sleepwalking?
I don't know.
she didn't
But
think of
thanks
that
for the tip after the fact.
after we went through
kinda
and
said
said
you were
neck
looking
deep
for the
into it. I didn't know
bathroom.
if I could help
Yeah,
you.
also, yeah. Okay, so all right, you're investigating. You're looking for the entrance to the basement.
Yeah.
If you want some of this coffee, you're welcome to it, Bob.
Thank you.
I make sure that I have a fresh cylinder in my seltzer gun and my real gun.
cylinder.
Uh-oh, you put
Why-
the cylinder in the real gun.
Uh-oh.
So Michael has a real gun, and I've got a rubber mallet.
Yes. And Charlie character has just an exorbitant
Gloves.
amount of clothing.
I pull out my shooting glove. Shooting kerchief that I hold the gun with.
It's a gun like an
Gingerly, and
Inspector
then I
Gadget
get
with
my-
his glove turning into a gun.
I put another shooting glove on, and then I put my trigger thimble thing that goes over my
Right,
whole
right,
finger
trigger protector,
to
trigger
hold
protector.
to shoot the.
Yeah. Your shooting gloves obviously keep the pinkies pointed outward.
Well, yeah, they're fully rigid. They're made of wood.
they're just
Yeah, I mean,
they have a
it's the only
splint
way.
in them. Yeah.
Stability, you see.
Yeah. Okay.
I post it up beside him, right next to his ear, because people don't know that this is bad for your hearing yet. I just set it up like this, and it's like, all right.
Like right up against
in a
it.
rock.
Yeah. Just like resting the barrel,
I'm like-
And you're like,
Trying
oh, sorry.
to-
And you take your earmuff off so that you can
yeah.
know when I'm firing.
How will you know otherwise?
Are you supposed? This doesn't make any sense.
No, it's more proper this way.
It's much more proper.
Yes.
I've shot few guns in my life and
You've
never,
never been a bank teller.
Yeah.
in the 1930s.
And the roaring thing.
Oh, so
Just do
so Michael, what's your next move?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're looking around. You
Wait, are you basically naked but downstairs and wearing shooting gloves?
He's got his cock sock on. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
It's like a velvet cock sleeve.
Is
with, like,
it
a bow on
gonna fall off?
No. Because
Okay.
he is fully erect.
But yeah.
It's a dong stocking.
It's
that's
also
hard,
made
yeah.
of wood on the inside, just covered.
Yeah,
on
it's got a
velvet.
splint.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
So what do I find?
I
as
imagine it went
investigate?
right up their urethra. I just imagine it went right at the urethra.
Why would it be like that?
I don't know how else would it hold up the penis.
With the piece of wood. Like, it doesn't have
Holding
to
it
be
up. Okay. So Michael, you are looking. You find a.
say,
You
"Stack
find an
up, old
entrance.
boy."
A door that says basement on it. It would seem the only person currently working around here is the front desk lady. So.
And she is,
it's-
occupied with my phone call.
Yes.
You're welcome.
It is
Did you finish
unguarded.
that?
No, I'm still doing it. This is meanwhile.
Great. So I'm going to carefully open the door, and I'm going to peek inside.
It's a really squeaky door.
It's not as squeaky because it's in the 30s and not later, like we're expecting everything.
It
to
can
be.
still be
Right.
squeaky. Like things can be not
Suspense
oiled.
didn't exist in the 30s.
I toss you a can of
Is it
WD-40.
It is dark. It is.
Okay.
You see steps. You see
I will
steps
add
leading
some
down.
fluorescent syrups to my seltzer bottle.
Okay.
Shut
and
the
make a
fuck
lamp.
up.
Okay.
No, he won't.
Roll
He
dice to
can't.
see if you.
Don't
so
let
two
him do
dice
that.
because it's within human capabilities. No.
Excuse me. You know how much we put radium in stuff until we
That's
figured
true.
out that it was bad?
Like people
It's
used it
radium
as
infused
makeup.
syrup.
Makeup. Yeah. He's got mad cancer, but I'm
But
going
he
to
doesn't
say.
know, and I'll never tell.
Hey.
Are you a doctor now, too?
Yes, a doctor.
All right. Why don't you?
of
Yeah.
big
Roll.
bucks.
After the crash.
All right, so I
Five.
got
But
a
before
5
the
on
war.
radium syrup.
All right. So if I succeed, you get cancer.
Fine.
You don't. Yeah. You don't get
Hey.
cancer.
You
Not
should
yet,
get cancer.
anyway.
You deserve
Yeah.
cancer.
No, he doesn't. No, like the cancer doesn't manifest yet.
Look,
You're
the way that we
acting-
all smoke, I've got cancer anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
like
all
I assumed you
constantly
guys were all smoking during the entirety of this.
no, I'm
roleplay.
actually not smoking. I'm faking smoking.
That's right. You're just kind of holding,
I'm vaping.
using. You have the vapors. Sorry,
Yes.
that's the proper.
In case the vapors.
The vapors.
Who are you?
Switching between all those fake accents from old movies.
Also,
and it's
the
just like-
vapors are just hot flashes, by the way. I
More or
learned that
less.
recently.
So yeah, you have a vial
Come over
of
with the case of the
fluorescent
vapors.
soda water that that
bad.
lights up a bit in front of
Should've
you.
called them the
Yeah,
vapors.
like
Your
kind of
mom's a
holding
hot
it up.
flash.
Yeah.
She's got him.
You see the you're on the
Every
top
2
of a
minutes.
staircase leading down into the dark underbelly of the hotel.
All right. I proceed further.
All right, you step down into the
Boiler room, probably.
into the darkness.
Because I'm a builder and I know where it is.
That's good for you. You enter the. Sorry, Siri was trying to talk to me. You enter the. You go down the steps one by one by one until you you reach the bottom. It's cold down here. Smells damp, faintly of seawater,
It's a basement.
and you hear an errant drip here and there.
Is he still
He's at the bottom of the steps,
okay?
leading
I
down.
followed behind him very quietly, and I clasp him hard on the shoulder and say, "Smells like the bilge is leaking, old boy." I hope I scare him a little bit. Yeah.
Face with a bit of the radium soda.
Okay,
Well, that's one way to wake someone up.
A bit of the radium soda. Sorry, I didn't say that in the mic.
thank you.
Regular Groucho Marx over here.
What are you doing right now?
Don't know if the Marx brothers
I've-
are around right now.
Mark,
I
brother.
stand up out of the chair because I'm assuming she let me use the chair for the phone,
Obviously.
and then I fall over on purpose, with intention.
Okay, you fall over with a loud thud. She says, "Oh my goodness, are you okay?"
Oh, I'm fine. Just I need you to. Oh, my leg gives out every once in a while from the war. I bang my leg. Yeah, solid. And solid wood also. And she and
What war?
And the first one,
The great one.
the only one that they've really experienced except for the War of 1812.
Also,
Civil-
Revolutionary
War.
Civil War, the Spanish-American War,
The Barbary War.
I'm not
Bay
familiar.
of Pigs,
Bay of Pigs. Wait.
Bay of Pigs is later.
Watergate,
Wait.
Gamergate.
So I go upstairs and I need my cane.
Is she Candy?
My cane?
Oh, cane. Sorry. Which one? Which cane, dear? There's like
Your walking cane or your running cane or
your standing up cane.
My standing up cane,
Your
obviously.
sitting
I'm
cane
on the
is still
ground.
on
I'm on the ground. I need my standing cane.
Okay. Do you also have a up the stairs cane that I can get for you?
That would be very well. Yes.
Yeah.
It is the extended cane, and it may be hard to find because it just went within one of my many umbrellas. It is the snow umbrella specifically.
For snow. Only have one snow umbrella. Oh, I took you for a richer man.
I see you are a risk taker.
Why don't you roll a die to
Why you
convince
seem
her?
so convinced? Wait,
No, please, no. I just
don't
need to see-
act convinced and
She
then make
is
me
convinced.
roll.
I want to see how convinced.
Bitch. Pretty convinced.
No,
It's fair. She's fairly
literally
convinced.
dead in the middle. That's
She
Semi-convinced.
She gives a nod. Yeah, literally middle of the road. She gives a nod. And she says,
queer
"I'll be right
person.
back."
But she's not convinced that I'm as poor as I seem.
Yes.
After she's out of sight, I
You scurry on down the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
but
meet up.
I
Yeah, you trun.
because I'm
trudge.
very big.
You're a big guy, big boy. You go down the steps. You meet up with your.
I miss a couple steps because I have no light with me.
You slip and you tumble down, but you're.
I make sure to close, but I do make sure to close the door behind me
Say to
Okay.
yourself, spritzed.
All right.
because
so,
I'm a builder and I know
yes.
these sorts of things, like doors and such.
Right.
Okay. So you guys are now down in the basement. You hear a couple of errant drips and drops of water, but you also hear somewhere down the hall, in the darkness.
Someone needs an iron lung.
I grab. Nope, not yet. They don't have those yet.
When was polio vaccine?
Yeah.
When was that?
50s probably.
50s.
Okay, Google. When was polio vaccinated?
Jonas Salk was the guy who vaccinated.
I feel like the 30s.
1955.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So I guess Iron Lung was around that time
I don't
too.
know why I knew that.
It's the same guy.
My mom had a little bit of polio growing up, like a touch of the polio. She got vaccinated,
she just
but,
had
like,
She got
polio.
better.
Oh, she
better.
got it because of the vaccination.
I think so.
Yeah, probably.
It just Googled when was polio.
when did polio?
Apparently,
When did
I had a little bit
polio-
of jaundice when I was a baby.
Oh.
I had
'cause of all
renal,
the Simpsons that you
renal
watched.
kidney failure.
Oh.
I
I was just a normal ass baby.
Yeah,
Yes.
I had intestinal telescoping.
Yeah,
so
and now look what happened to you.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't walk
Yeah, like that, but it
until
was really
too late,
painful,
but I
too.
also
With your
decided
guts,
not
yeah.
to walk. I had the
Ow.
I had the muscle capability of walking and the mental capability of walking. I decided not to walk. That is what my doctor said, and that's what my mother claims. I
So the doctor wouldn't lose his license, or
yeah, no, I know.
whatever works.
Like,
Okay,
yeah,
so we're
anything to
He
not be
also thought that I was
We are at
mentally
the
sound.
precipice of progress.
Yeah,
Uh,
well, perhaps the scary thing will happen this game.
No,
who's to
I
say?
wade out into the water because I don't feel afraid.
There
I
it is.
I
spray.
do feel
I
cold
spray.
because my
I
tongue
think.
sock is now getting quite wet. And I
Oh,
forgot to
what
bring.
if we took the? I don't want to sound this dumb.
Yeah, I
What
was
if we took the?
okay, boss.
He's construction worker by default dumb. That's
What if we
really
took the?
disrespectful.
No, he's a nice working guy, and he's got like more work than a lot of other
But you're
builders.
making him sound like a moron.
making him
I know,
like-
it's because I'm
like
doing a boy
Lenny
voice, and
from-
boys sound stupid. Like,
Wow.
what is the complication
right.
here?
I mean,
Some
sure.
boys do, but why's it got to be boys that?
I'm just trying my
I'm
best.
a very intellectual man.
Actually, I'm quite an intellectual.
Oh, damn it. Fuck me. So, let's take the what if we took the fluorescent
Foghorn or
soda?
Leghorn?
What if we took the fluorescent soda and we sprayed it in the direction of the noise? Maybe we'd hit whatever was making that noise, and maybe we would see where they are. I'm just thinking maybe like what if we sprayed the shiny stuff at the thing that's making noise?
I see no flaws in this plan.
All right, you do that. You spray it down the hallway. It shoots pretty far,
Did you
actually.
drag like your whole like a cart?
Yeah, he only carries the best, Tyler. What are you talking about?
That's true. The most carbonated of the sodas. You
Look,
shoot
I
down the hall-
have my soda gun, a
Also
few
the spicy
backup
sodas.
canisters, and a few select syrups, just for
Yeah.
investigate
For,
investigative
for
syrups.
daily use.
Yeah, the private select. Yeah.
One of them is just
Open his
acid.
jacket, he's like,
Sota's private
Also
select.
glows.
good year or good week.
Good. I made it yesterday, but it's very good.
An opium
Good
syrup.
I
8
assume.
PM.
I mean, I haven't actually tasted any of it because
Ugh. Goodness, no. Never try your own
Because
product.
it's so.
Why don't you just try
delicious.
the syrup?
Because even anything tangentially related to
He
soda.
knows what it's supposed to go to. It
Yeah.
reminds him
Yeah.
of a time in his youth.
This is why boys sound dumb.
Why is it? What?
I'm probably.
Hi, did the fluorescent
Yeah,
soda
so
work?
you shot the fluorescent soda down the hallway. It lands in. You can see it like landing in a bunch of cold water in front of you. And it begins to sink down. And it looks to be about waist high water, like it dips down into the hallway.
Information.
Okay.
At the very end, you do see it hits something solid. Something. It looks like the wall for a second, like just like splattered against a flat surface. But then the surface moves and then darts away out of sight
That's
in the
quite
water.
unsettling, wouldn't you say, old boy?
I need everyone to roll your insanity die.
No.
I,
Just insanity?
Yeah.
Can I put on my rubberized swimming dong sock?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, obviously. No roll required for that.
Okay.
You're an expert already.
Trace.
6.
All right, so you guys each, let me make sure the rules behind this. Mel, I know for a fact your insanity goes up by 1, so it is now a 2.
I have a 2. Wait, why? Why didn't I?
Your total sanity, your insanity thing.
But I had a 2. Okay.
So your insanity is now a 2. Everyone's insanity is now a 2 because when you rolled your sanity, it goes above. If you roll above your insanity number.
At the time. So
Yeah.
your first check will always add 1.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you roll 1.
Exactly. So now you guys are at 2. You
That's
guys
a really
are
good
like
mechanic.
shook. You're shaken by this.
We're
I'm
shook.
shook.
We're
I'm
shook.
feeling shook and woke.
You're looking for the word shook.
I said shook.
What he said.
That's the first word I said. You're shook, and then I said shaken.
And then he said shook again.
Yeah.
And then I said woke.
Do you want us to rewind the stream
The
because
last, like,
we
14 seconds of
we
what just
can't
happened?
we can't do that. Not until we're finished recording. But anyway,
I don't know. Some people think that time is like a river, swift and sure in one direction, but I know better. I know that time is actually an ocean in a storm.
some say love.
It is a razor.
I look at my wedding ring, which is
What?
not a nice one because it's the Great Depression.
It's
a ring
aluminum
pop.
foil around.
I was gonna make
around
this.
some
No,
wood.
it's actually those like bendy things that are like in like Barbies, and there's like 10 of them in a like when you open a Barbie, there's like a bunch of those.
I've
twisty
never
ties.
opened a Barbie
Do you ever
before.
know those
Ties?
twisty?
So yeah,
twisty-
like a twist tie.
it's
yeah.
one of those.
Okay, Google, when were twist ties invented?
It
think you
wants
need
you
to
to
put in your
unlock it
password.
first.
Michael, what time do you have to be at?
I believe I need to be there by 9:30.
Okay, we have time then. Time to faff about a little bit longer.
So I
Leave
look
him
at my
blind.
wedding ring, if you can even call it that, and I trudge forward, stepping
so is there no,
stepping
like-
over the water and then like sinking it. You know what I mean? Like trying to when I'm walking instead
So
of like
instead
walking.
of waiting, you're just like lifting your full leg out and like trying to step over.
That's how I, Melanie Strickland, walk through water. So I wanted to
I'm
add some truth to my character.
So an image comes to mind for me, which is a dog.
A dog,
wearing boots.
yeah.
Yeah, like
exactly.
trying to get the
The
booties
same.
off. Okay, cool.
Like a dog or a cat.
I will reload my soda gun with a fresh canister and prepare a combat syrup,
Okay.
which is
Is it the
cayenne
opium
pepper.
syrup?
Okay. All right.
Kind of pepper, just meth.
Yeah, do that. Opium
Back
syrup.
then, that wasn't
Put some
illegal.
opium
No
syrup in
drugs
there.
were-
Just give him a little bit of a
No,
sedate.
it's supposed to be used offensively, not defensively. I wouldn't ingest this myself.
Oh, ugh, God. Yeah. All right, you do that.
I pull a handful of animal crackers out of my pocket because I'm worried they're gonna get wet, and I just eat all of them at once. No, it's just out of the one right pocket, actually.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
The one time I pantomimed it was out of my right pocket.
Well, okay, because that's the one that's available to you currently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, you guys are wading through the waters. That's what you're doing going forward. You get to the fork in the hallway. The creature or whatever it was darted off.
Twist ties exist. He was 140 in 2007, which I think makes.
Thank you, Charlie. This is our most educational stream yet.
Learning a lot.
Yeah. All
Thanks,
right.
Google.
We're like an episode of the
Scrubs.
history. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
history cartoon. Hysteria. Hysteria? It was on
Probably-
Hysteria? Was it
I
called?
just think of
it was on the
Liberty
It was called Hysteria, I think.
Liberty
Mr.
Kids!
Liberty's
It was
Kids.
Liberty
way
Kids!
too clown shoes for Liberty
Mr.
Kids.
P-
Liberty's
we're
Kids was
Mr.
like a
Peabody.
relatively-
Liberty Kids was very dry. It was not a fun show to watch, but I watched the hell out of it because there was a redhead.
I was more of a wishbone kind of guy.
What is the story?
What we're doing? Or
Wishbone.
Oh, wishbone.
But
That's
yeah, no,
right.
Hysteria. It was like a cartoon about
Hysteria.
history. And they had like a
like
stewardess
the
or like a
darkness
tour
and
guard
light.
guide who would be
Yeah.
like, all right, and we're
No, a tour
walking,
guard.
we're moving,
why
we're
we're-
walking.
Is,
Yeah.
is
Why we
this
live
like
together.
Cyber Chase?
It's like reboot.
I love
No.
Cyber Cheese!
Is
Motherboard.
But Ugly Martians?
Freakazoid?
Freakazoid. Think
Okay.
more Freakazoid. Like Freakazoid in
Old
tone,
thing
but
that
about
most
history.
of us kind of remember, but if we went back and watched it now, we'd be embarrassed because it's
It'd be kinda
actually
like-
bad.
Yeah.
No,
Thomas
it's
just
good
looks
enough.
really confused because he doesn't know what television is.
Nobody does.
No, I imagine every time that we go on these reference streaks, the characters' everyone just like stands bolt upright and their eyes glaze over for like a minute, and then like everyone comes back to normal.
Visions of memes just
Yeah.
dancing across their eyes.
Just weed.
All right, so yeah, you guys, your characters whip back into reality. So you're at the
There
fork.
goes gravity.
I punched the air.
You punch the air.
I was in the Great War.
Yeah.
The best war.
Okay, Google, when was World War One?
World War One it ended in
1914?
1914.
No, it ended in 1918. It began in 1914.
Oh, that's right, it did. Yeah.
Can't be sure. No one will know.
Yeah.
Did you hear me say 1914? I just knew it. I just knew when it was. Did you hear me say 1914? Yeah.
You know, I thought for some reason my mind was like it started in 1911 because that's when the 1911 was made.
Right.
But yeah. No,
So 1914 was when World War I started, and I was gonna make a stuffy Mr. History class joke, and I just
That
couldn't.
nerd
fi-
guy
I
knows.
couldn't Figure it out. Honestly, so I'm gonna take a right Rooney,
All right, so you're gonna turn right.
and by right Rooney I mean a left Rooney.
Oh, so you're gonna go the opposite
In my
direction.
mind, I literally saw left, and I said right.
Weird.
I'm that
All right.
dyslexic.
That's crazy. So in the theater of the mind, you still got, you know.
I did it.
All right. So you're going the opposite
Well, I
direction.
mean, your
and-
brain just is mirrored version of what your eyes see, so.
It's true.
eh.
Nope.
It is
Okay.
just a simulation too.
Yeah. You're just a brain in a vat.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So combat seltzer at the ready. I'll follow.
All right.
B.
Yes.
I am the
You're the one
biggest.
who took point.
All right. You guys are going in the opposite direction of what the creature or whatever it was. So just so
Of
you
the
guys
movement.
know of the movement. Yeah.
Got it. I'm gonna go toward the movement.
What is so it's I just want like the big hammer that's all it's like a rubber mallet, but it's got the big metal bit on it.
What? A sledgehammer?
Sledgehammer. I've got a sledgehammer out.
Why would you have a sledgehammer?
'Cause for weapon.
No, but you're a construction worker, right?
Yes, I've got a sledgehammer.
You're not doing demolition.
But what happens if I mess something up?
Yeah, they call it the worker's undo key. It's
You
it's a
know-
sledgehammer.
They don't say
You know
undo
that
key. though.
demolition
No, they do.
is a different industry and different people.
Maybe it's my railroad.
Have you seen
My
Punisher?
railroad spike
hammer.
hammer.
Sledgehammer.
Why are you building railroads if you're not a railroad worker?
It's the Great Depression, Charlie. I've got to have
take
a
the
lot
work you
of
can get.
jobs. Jack of all trades,
I
motherfucker.
feel like the rail's already down too. Like the rail.
Okay,
railways are already-
Google.
Okay, Google. When did they stop building railroads?
It was like 1840s.
They're,
No,
they're
it's
still,
gotta be the 18
They're
somethings.
still building railroads.
Where?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Literally
mean,
Seattle right now. They are putting rails down for the light rail.
Jesus.
oh,
supposed
that,
to read that.
That is a literal wall of text.
No, it's not a literal wall of text. It's on a phone.
It's on a wall.
I
on
am
the page.
walking. I've got a. Okay, fine. I've got my rubber mallet, and I'm not supposed to fight the monsters anyway because I will always lose. So,
Right?
It was literally all of the transcontinental railways were done in like 1870.
I was 30 years off.
All right.
You were like 50 years off.
No, I said 1840s.
Like 60. Oh, okay. I was like, yeah. 'cause
Well,
it
you're
was-
60 years away from having to do that.
I've got a big old hammer.
Okay.
All right. She's got, okay. So we've decided in the past 10 minutes that she has a hammer.
Great. Glad we could agree on that.
Good God.
But I don't agree.
So I've got a hammer. I'm
Okay.
ready to hit something. Am I allowed to defend against monsters, or am I?
Yeah. I mean, like you can run away and you can try and hide. You can fight things that aren't monsters. I'm not like I don't
Like
know.
your friends.
Yeah. You can also try to fight.
What's
the
the
monsters.
goal of
That's
this
it.
game?
To investigate the unknown, the spookies, like gain evidence about mythos.
This is one of those everyone dies.
Or no one.
or no one.
We don't have to go anywhere, right?
Yeah.
I set up shop on the stairs, as we have continued to do. I'm going to proceed.
Okay, so you move down. So you're going to the right.
Yes.
Okay, so
I don't
you,
have a weapon.
You're
Good to
following the monster.
Yes.
yes,
shape.
the following the shape.
My
you guys
curiosity is piqued.
are going the opposite direction then.
Yes.
Okay. So
This
you,
basement is filled with water. That
It
is a
is.
huge, like, issue for the structural integrity of this building.
yeah, it's pretty flooded.
Don't worry, we're going to go up and try and tell the lady, but she'll be gone. Just not there.
Just not there anymore.
We'll go up there, it's a motel now.
That's the twist. So you guys.
Now the 1950s and cars are around a lot more than they were before.
yeah.
So
Anyway.
I follow the monster.
Yeah, you follow the monster. You follow the
What I
movement.
perceive to
Yeah.
think, yeah.
You
My
you
mind wanders.
you see little. It's pitch black down here, but you see little droplets of fluorescence in the water.
Nice job.
Yeah. So you what?
I sprayed
Who's
it.
it? Yeah, I was like,
He sprayed it. He sprayed it with fluorescence.
Right.
Okay. You move through the water. You're following it. Okay.
awesome.
Yeah. Cut to these two who are not following it, going the opposite direction. You guys are walking through. You hear a noise. Some kind of. It sounds kind of like people talking through the walls down the hallway, like through a door or something. But you can't make out what they're saying. It sounds almost song-like.
I look at Bob.
Bob Sota.
Bob Sota.
I start wading through I like lift up my foot above the
Really
water, and then he's
slowly.
like, and so I start wading through the water. It's very slowly. I also don't swing my hammer around as much as I was before.
Just like slightly less and slower.
Yeah. I'll get the combat seltzer at the ready for any threats,
Okay.
and then we will slowly approach the sounds.
Okay. You slowly.
this.
Can't
Slowly
wait to find out
advance.
what it is.
You move forward slowly. You come to stairs that lead up slightly out of the water. You exit the water. You come up to a door with a light shining underneath. What do you guys do? Well, you wait for a second because we're back to Charlie.
Oh.
Oh damn!
You're following the drops of fluorescence. Suddenly, you come up to a dead end and what looks to be multiple drops of fluorescent seltzer pooled like around in the water in front of you.
I look up.
You look up. There's a grate, a broken grate, and it looks like a hole has been broken through it. And there are a couple. There's a drop or two of fluorescent.
Can I shimmy up through the grate? Like, will I fit? I don't know how big it is.
Yeah,
It's pretty spindly.
roll a d6.
Does it go? Does it seem to be going to like a pipeline, or does it just go to like the floor, like just straight up?
It seems to be going. You can't really see. It's very dark.
Okay.
You rolled a 6. All right.
Climbing up that
You
goddamn grate.
expertly climbed using your
My banker's hands and
yes,
my climbing shoes, my climbing hands.
your teller's climbing feet, so you can get.
We're known for counting money and
He has
climbing.
a
Yeah, you have
lot
to climb
of
the piles
money to
of
buy
money
all of
and-
these things. I'm very concerned that he may have started the stock market crash.
You know, it's always a possibility. But yeah, like you needed all of be able to climb well because of all the piles of gold
Well,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, bullion.
In the Great Depression, if so.
Yeah, well, for him to count, like
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of gold piles I need to get on top of.
Yeah. So you climb up into the grate. You're in some kind of like you see like pipes and stuff. It's like a pipe circuitry kind of thing. Like where
Does he see the pipes, or is he just
Well,
in
he
the
can
pipes?
feel it.
Plumbing?
Yeah, plumbing. Yeah, you're in
Cool.
plumbing. Pipe circuitry.
Circuit, like. All right.
Yeah, you're up in
It's a tube web.
yeah. You hear you don't see any more droplets, but you hear
My curiosity continues to be piqued.
okay, you continue
I follow the noise.
forward. You follow forward. You have to kind of like crouch crawl
Yeah.
a little bit. Smash cut back to these two guys. You guys are in front of the door. You can very hear it sounds like chanting.
I'm gonna try to look under. You said there's light under there. I'm gonna try to
it's
see
a very
if
thin
anyone's
strip. All right, you
underneath
you put your face up against the ground and you try to peek under. You don't really see anything.
Right,
you see like
right.
some feet. You see like 3 pairs of feet standing, and then
3 pairs of outer boots, 1 pair of inner boots.
yeah, and then
So 2 smart guys and a fool.
exactly, and then you see one pacing behind them.
Okay, so what we need you to do is you need to kick down the door, and then I am going to spray combat seltzer
Yes.
everywhere.
Yes.
All right, that'll disorient them, and then we can.
You're gonna drench them sklounced.
Yeah, and then we can we can
Damn.
apprise ourselves of the situation. First things first, door down, combat seltzer.
I'm gonna actually.
everywhere.
These fuckers are going down.
amend. I'm gonna mend that, and I'm gonna.
Like, oh no,
I'm gonna take my big old hammer. I'm gonna smash the door the doorknob, so it's gone. So it's gonzo and brokey, and then I'm gonna open the door easily.
They'll never notice
That's a bad idea.
They'll never.
I don't wanna
notice
get
the
locked
loud
in.
Smashing.
No, you knock down the door. You kick down the door, and the door is broken. You're not going to get locked in. You're kicking down the door for the shock and awe effect, and then we're following up with combat seltzer. It's a very simple
I'm
plan.
not a demolition expert, says I, Thomas Tank.
That was established. Yeah, that's pretty smart. So are you gonna do it or not? What are you gonna do?
I look at my.
Your ring, your twist tie ring. What would Mertrude say?
Mildred is her mom.
No, her name is Miltrude though.
Her name's Daisy.
Mertrude.
I literally said her
Damn
name
it,
earlier.
okay.
Mildtrude.
Miltrude.
I think
Mildew.
I think in my mathy builder brain,
Okay.
where's the best place to knock down the door? And I think of all the times I've accidentally knocked down the doors with my humongous body, and I figure it out, and I knock down the door with my foot with my big old worker boots, which I had on
Run a
always.
hammer.
Roll 2 dice. See how well you do it. And I'm gonna say.
The
if
door's
you-
not locked or even latched. It's just a loose
5.
hanging thing,
Yeah.
and it just explodes.
If you fail,
It's really just a curtain.
if you fail,
It's a beaded curtain, yeah.
if you fail, your foot gets caught in the door. It's a tie. I'm gonna give it to you. You don't fail. You kick it down.
I did it.
The door just like busts off its hinges and slides into the room.
I'm a very big man, I say as you spritz them with seltzer.
And I'll just scream and spray them down.
Ah! Roll 2 dice.
Scream and
And I'm
spray them
saying,
down with
I'm a
combat
very
seltzer.
big man.
You just remember your time in the trench.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add insanity
Yeah, do it.
My feet
because
become
this
very
is also
itchy.
insane.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're wetter than we were before.
I got a 5.
You got a 5.
My insanity was a 1. I don't know if that matters.
It does not.
Okay.
Your insanity remains a 2. So yeah, you spray them down. They all clutch their faces and then fall to their knees. Ah, it's so fizzy and also spicy.
What is
my
in
eyes.
the combat?
Cayenne pepper.
That's it?
It's
It's
a,
literally
well,
just pepper
it's a
spray.
cayenne syrup and like a few other things, but it's essentially just improvised pepper spray.
Ooh, that stings.
Ooh, that's smart.
Bob Sotan invented pepper spray.
I wish I had my anti-pepper goggles.
My anti-riot goggles.
Oh man. All right, so you spray them. You spray them down. Cut back to you. You're following in the pipes. You hear the.
Yes. I'm not afraid.
That's what he sings. He is
myself.
Eminem's great grandfather.
Yeah.
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 The singular M.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
My
M.
son, other M, had another son, M.
Metroid.
What if Metroid wasn't killed, though?
That's a good question.
Fair question.
So what do you do? What do you do? You're just moving
I'm
forward.
going to pursue. I need to
You're gonna- okay.
find what this is.
All right. You feel your way forward. Roll a die to like try to make
feel.
to make your way through without like stumbling.
Trace.
3, 5. Okay.
Damn
You
Are you the environment when you're rolling against him in that?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's just like it's an uphill thing, but it's sludgy. And like, oh no.
No, it's a flat surface, but you.
Oh no,
you,
I still fall.
You don't notice it until it's too late, but you stumble through another hole in the pipes.
Goddamn.
You fall down, yeah. You hit the ground. The ground is softer than you imagine it to be. It's kind of slimy and well, sludge-like. Ugh. You have to take off at least three layers.
He doesn't
of
have
clothing.
clothing.
Still naked.
It's just he's just got the dong
Okay,
sock.
you take off the outer dong sock and you have your.
That's
your
the
more,
waterproof
Your
one.
more sheer one underneath.
I know, I'm down to my underclothes.
How embarrassing!
Positively ridiculous. Now I look stupid. I begin to smear what I think is whatever it is on me.
Okay.
Why?
To blend in, like in the jungles.
Yeah, like
Now.
in Predator.
Yeah,
You
you
were
just-
in Nom.
but like someone that would then go to Nam eventually.
Yeah. Yeah.
As like an 80 or so year old man.
Please, it's French Asia right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
true.
That's true.
Which Indies are those? So the East Indies or what? I don't know.
Those are the East Indies because the West Indies are the Caribbean.
Right.
Caribbean, please.
No, Pirates of the Caribbean, not Pirates of the
Pirates of the Caribbean.
You
Another version.
can actually say either. I mean,
Caribbean. No,
the movie's
only
about the
one.
Caribbean, but
Only one.
it depends on which language you were speaking, if
Yeah.
it's French or English.
So you fall in the sludge and you hear, but very, very close to you.
Why, hello, old boy. I look around me.
It's very dark. It is pitch black.
I look harder.
Roll your insanity die
Why?
because this is a terrifying situation.
Okay, then I
Also-
close my eyes instead of looking.
Okay, still roll. All right, it stays at 2.
Say by the fork.
Cool. All right, so
Also, you were about to say something. Did you commit to saying that?
yeah,
or
do
did
you want
not?
to say something
To what?
to the thing?
Well, you
Or
almost
to
said, like,
whatever. You said,
"Hello."
"Hello," but- yeah,
Well, hello there, old boy. I call everyone old boy. It's
yeah.
Yeah, it's
enduring
because
quality
it's the
of mine.
1930s. Yeah, yeah,
It's an
yeah.
enduring quality that only I
Everyone's
have. It makes
everyone's
me
doing.
unique.
Yeah. Everyone's
only you.
doing it.
That's
at
your
that point.
your special quirk.
Sort of my catchphrase.
Everyone in
Yeah.
him.
All right, back to you guys. You have sprayed down the these individuals. They are they're like on their knees. They're clutching their
What do-
faces.
what do they
Yes,
look
and
like?
then
How
we
are they dressed?
wait.
They're-
Hold on. We fist pump, and then we high five, inventing both of those at the
You
same
high five.
time.
Yeah, you invent the high five and the fist bump. Huh. Huh. You okay? So they're wearing robes. They're robed individuals. They look like humans, normal people, but there's they're worshiping some kind of altar that has candles all around it, and upon the altar is a pile of sludge. It looks like, and 3 egg-like things.
Oh boy.
Look like. I need you guys both to roll your insanity. All right, yours goes up to 3. You guys, yours also goes up to 3.
I smashed the eggs with my hammer.
So first things first, I'm going to use the long sleeves of the robes to tie up these cultists while they're incapacitated.
Hey!
Go a little bit crazy. I'll go, and then
I go, and then
Bob Sota doesn't like this.
I smash the eggs.
All right, you throw your roll 2 dice.
Roll hammer.
Yeah, roll for
Also,
hammer.
I'm insane, so I'm not actually using the hammer. I'm just kind of my hands. I've got the hammer in my hands, but I'm just using my.
Which you're just gonna punch it with your.
If only
Well, I'm like the eggs are
This is
like
the dumbest
I would be
thing
like
ever.
bam,
What am
bam, bam.
Oh, okay, roll the dice regardless.
Okay.
You can also roll insanity if you want. Yeah, why don't you roll insanity with that? I can't force you to, but like I think.
Can I roll 3?
Yeah, that'll be 3 dice. 3, 3, 2. Ooh, all right. So you, I'm going to say, you go to smash them. However, you do
Sounds like a bass drum. It goes boing. You're like,
you fly backwards. No, you do smash them. However, so the first egg you smash, goop comes out. Second egg you smash, goop
baby
comes
comes
out.
out. Oh.
Third egg
Oh,
you
no.
smash, a baby comes out.
A human baby?
No,
Yikes.
Kinda, but like no. It's very
That's worse. Kinda is worse.
There's
Yeah, it's-
babies at the bottom of a lake.
No.
it looks kind of human formed. However, the face is very lizardly fish-like, and it's got 2 sets of eyes on either
So
side of its
amphibious?
head. Yeah, amphibious.
We're looking for the middle ground.
Yeah. It's amphibious looking. It's got eyes on either side of the head. 2 sets. It also has claws at the end of its webbed
Is
fingers.
it still living?
It's still alive. It
I drop my hammer and grab the child.
roll your insanity
Yeah, that's
die.
super duper an insane thing, right?
Hey,
on.
you don't go insane. You're still at 3. All right.
I'm crying.
Sure. You cry. You're keeping it together.
I'm crying.
You grab the baby
You
child.
see, I'm keeping it together. No, I'm crying.
Yeah, but you're keeping it together sanity-wise. You're keeping yourself together.
You're not mentally broken yet.
Yeah.
We're only halfway insane.
Yeah. What do you do with the baby?
I look at it.
It looks like the way I described. It's crying.
Do I have the cultist tied up yet?
Yes, the cultists are all tied up.
Excellent.
Yeah, they are. They are.
I take one of the layers of my clothing, which are many, and I wrap the baby in it. I swaddle it. I'm familiar with swaddling because I have my own child.
What are you doing?
Swaddling the
Inventing
baby.
character
Why
traits
are
in
you
order
doing
to get
this?
skills halfway through the game.
Because I'm a new father.
That thing needs to be killed. That is unnatural. That is
Unholy?
that is the sort of thing that we are here to put a stop to.
Yeah.
So just set it down and let me whip up some purification seltzer.
Oh boy.
Put the kibosh on that old boy.
Yeah, the
Or young boy, as it were.
The cultist is like one of the cultists is like, no, stop! You know not what you do. Ah, more spicy.
Oh no, this one's the gun.
Oh shit!
What are you gonna do?
Sorry.
Spray me?
Really spicy.
Tell me of the baby. Tell me of the baby right now. Tell me of the baby. I'm 3 insane, which means I'm half insane.
You're getting there. You're very much getting there. We're gonna cut to Charlie.
But I did say, tell me of the
I
baby.
reach out I pull off my banker's glove, and I reach
Extend
out
a hand.
Extend a hand and say, "Well, hello there,
And you
old
mix
boy.
up
You'll
your
have to
purification.
forgive me. My eyes aren't what they quite used to be."
It gets really close to you. Right up to
Strong,
your face.
silent type. I see. I can respect that in a man.
You've done that already.
Um,
Line already.
No.
Suddenly, you feel a white hot pain across your chest as you are scratched across the chest.
Oh, case of the vapors there, old boy.
Oh no.
It begins.
Half the man I once was.
It scratches you again across the chest. Deep wounds. You're getting cut up against.
Ow!
What do you do?
Mighty uncomfortable. You have to excuse me, old boy. I'll be leaving for the moment. You know where I am, I'm sure.
All right, roll to. Are you gonna run away?
I'm gonna walk swiftly.
Okay, roll to walk swiftly. 1 die.
I'm a
Also,
bank
is he
teller.
bleeding out?
Yeah,
We
he's
are
bleeding.
known for walking swiftly.
Okay, so
Also, during the Great Depression, probably very swiftly.
Oh yeah.
that's
with
true.
bags
To
of
get
money.
away, yeah, must escape
Well, like,
before the
straighten my Monopoly mustache. And
before the losers find out. Get my giant sack.
can't let these stupid rubes catch up to me.
All right, you go for it.
All
Roll your dice. A 6. I also rolled a 6.
Shit.
So
Kill him.
roll.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're caught by the monster, bad things are gonna happen. A 4 and a 5. A 5.
Kill me.
This simulates the chase.
Yeah. Dun, dun,
6.
6. Dun, dun, dun.
1.
Oh.
You lose. You
I turn around and I
somehow
pull up my AK-47. I go, hasta la vista.
just blow him away.
Oh, yeah,
No,
totally.
you escape. You managed to escape. The monster, like, you could hear it bounding up against the wall and crawling along the ceiling behind you. But you somehow managed to lose it in the twisty turnies of the
I fell straight down.
yeah.
But I was able to shimmy up faster.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah. You managed to escape. All right, what are you guys doing? You're still running, but
Yeah, so I've finished making the purification
Tell me of
seltzer,
the baby, tell
which
me
is
of the
a
baby.
syrup of garlic, salt, and aqua regia, which is a powerful mixture of acids that dissolves gold.
oh.
Did you Google that while we were waiting?
I had to look up what the actual acids were. It's nitric acid and hydrochloric acid.
Oh, interesting.
That's fucked up.
tell me more. Tell me more. Did the baby put up a fight?
The baby
So-
is starting.
This is the 1930s.
The baby is starting to squirm.
Aqua regia is a fuming liquid, by the way, so there's like smoke pouring
Oh, yeah.
out of the seltzer now.
Yeah, also it's probably dissolving whatever it's in, right?
Nope.
Glass can probably.
It's fine with glass.
Yeah.
You can hold it in glass.
Because it's pure silica.
Tell me of the baby, I say to the guy who's got a gun to his head.
Oh,
Did the baby put up a fight?
the baby, the
The
child,
baby.
the children, they are the future
Demons.
of our God.
Is he gonna kill me?
They are
It's
to
going
bring
to kill
about
all of us.
the purification of our world.
How big's it gonna get?
I'm going to purify this thing.
It is going to get as large as our dreams have told us.
Put it on the ground.
Tell
like
me
the size of a small
literally
horse.
as big as a building or smaller. That's the only brain that I can use.
You're
My
like,
building brain.
Is it the size of Porta John or
Yes, as big as a
hotel?
Porta John.
It's smaller than a building, larger than a porta john.
What's a Porta John? Ask
Thomas,
I.
put the thing on the ground.
What do you got? Yeah, what do you do? What do you do? Do you put the thing?
I bless it.
Roll your insanity die.
With what? How are you blessing it?
All right, you go up to 4.
Like with the sludge water that was in the basement?
No, I just kind of like
You like
do
press
like
it
a
and,
Father, Son, Holy Spirit, a kiss on the forehead.
Ah!
I don't think you can
Ew.
do that.
It's kind
Why?
of
You're not ordained.
like goo, kind of like comes off.
I'm
Trails
doing
off.
my fucking best. I'm a homely man, a nice,
Yeah.
kind man. Kiss on the forehead. Say, go with
Be at peace, and you shoot it in
Please,
the head.
God forgive this child. It was brought into this world by sin, not of its own fault. I put it on the ground.
It looks at you and says, "There are no gods here."
I am your god now. You take aim.
Here we go.
All right. Roll 2 dice.
I
Okay.
take a
You can also
handkerchief.
add your
I'm
insanity.
adding my insanity.
Okay.
I want
Get in
to.
there.
Dissolving a demon baby in aqua regia. You bet I'm adding insanity.
No, this is Tuesday, you know? Not Thursday.
551.
Nice.
I was in the Great War. All lives are precious
All
to
right.
me now.
Re-roll those 2 dice to see if you. No, the 2 5s. You succeed, but I just want to see if
the
you.
5 was his sanity.
Yes.
So,
All right. So roll this die now.
Okay. That's my insanity die for the
Yes.
folks playing along at home.
again, 3 times on that.
I rolled a 3.
What was your insanity at?
3.
It was at 3.
All right, so it stays the same. Okay, but you keep yourself together
As
you
he pulls out the
spray.
thing, as he does that, I take out a handkerchief that I never had before. I have it now. I pull out of my pocket and I go.
Oh, you can't bear to look. Can't bring yourself to look. All right, you spray it.
That's my handkerchief.
The baby screams. Blood and viscera.
And
What color's the
and
blood
ichor.
type?
It's a black. It's a very black color.
That's not blood. That's sludge.
That's Iker.
That's
Yeah,
ichor.
It's black bile, actually.
Yeah,
That's
ooh.
really not.
Almost
Yellow
as if
bile,
it's
black
some sort
bile.
of demonic hellspawn.
Yeah, who's to
Oh.
say?
Born of foul blackness.
There is no devil, I thought, in the.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, but like I still believe in the
near as
devil.
you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
Bob
like
Sota still believes
Oh,
in the
I
devil.
see what you mean. So your tiny Christian mind cannot really fully comprehend the world.
He's the one that
of
just
Cthulhu, I
murdered the monster. I don't know what
understand.
you've done.
I was in the Great
It,
War,
it
motherfucker.
basically- yeah, it
And I
melts.
have
It
a
pretty
hot
much, it
ass
just, like-
wife and a cute ass baby.
No,
You
you're
hear-
super dead now.
you all
Me?
hear.
Yeah.
Not
You
dead?
just killed it.
Okay,
The
you
baby died.
Yeah.
I have
You
another
all-
baby. I have
okay.
a real human baby.
all right, back to
We're arguing about my life.
characters
He's
that don't
telling
exist.
me about my life.
We're
Whoa,
gonna meet her talk.
GM.
okay.
Do you need to take some time to think about
No.
your
No,
chosen profession? Okay.
I'm running.
you hear you hear a
Slipping and sliding.
I thought you were walking slow.
blood-curdling screech that echoes throughout the basement.
Is that me?
No, not you.
Okay,
You
Oh,
hear
it's
it.
the
It's
baby,
really close
right?
to you. Then you feel a rush of air as something busts past you, just like real quick.
My dong flaps in the wind.
It's like a windsock.
Settle down there, Spencer.
It's wearing a windsock.
Spencer.
Come on, Spencer. And I started a franchise called
Dick's-
Spencer's Gifts.
Anyway.
Okay, but but the actual items that he has listed, not surprising things to find at a Spencer's
That's
Gift.
what
That's
I'm saying.
true.
This is the joke.
All right. So you guys hear that scream, and you
boy.
hear the scream getting closer to you.
Oh boy.
What do you two do? The cultist. It's coming.
It.
Yes. We will be delivered by the firstborn.
Are you familiar with a man who hangs out at a local bar in the darkness at that local bar?
We don't drink. This is usually an AA meeting.
We're just using. We just have a weird space. There was a conflict.
He says, "Oh, you mean Terrence? He's right there." One of the other cultists. He lifts his hood up, and it's the smiling
Then
guy.
he has another hood because
Yeah.
he's wearing a hood in the bar
Yeah, no,
too.
he's wearing his-
it's
he
just
is.
like, oh, it's that guy in that
I
hood.
freak out.
I'd recognize that under hood anywhere.
Yeah.
I Great War freak out. I throw my hammer at that man.
All right, roll a dice, I guess.
2 because it's a hammer and I'm a builder.
Sure.
I may have done it.
Yeah,
I
you
did
do. You lug the hammer at the man, and it just
Did I
hits
brain him?
square in the forehead.
Got him.
Just he falls backwards, sickening crack on the concrete below. The scream is very close now.
Don't
What do
fuck with me.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try and make another batch of purification.
You have to make
seltzer.
another
Okay.
batch?
Look. These
Are
are,
they like-
very volatile.
Are they like in
chemicals.
those bottles that you get at IKEA for like the like the sodas, the soda flavor?
Like the soda streams?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Like you know what like an old timey seltzer bottle looks like.
Familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's got like a little thing on like the front of it. You like screw the syrup into.
Dope.
You're basically
Gotcha.
a clown. I just like to say that.
I take out my
You're
seltzer
not
water and I
wrong.
paint my face a ghostly white, and I place a large bulbous red nose on my face, and I say, "It's time for war."
But yeah, you can't pre-mix the
Yeah,
acids
or else
because
it'll
of fuming. It's a fuming acid.
Mustard gas is a bad thing. Geneva Convention Bandit, you would know if you were
Really
there.
rubbing
Take
that
roll
that chemistry
some
minor
dice.
in our
Yeah,
faces,
so I'll
aren't
take out
you?
my little vials of acids.
Okay.
And the garlic and the salt and everything.
Okay.
Just remember that acids
All right.
and bases
I'm
have
gonna
two different
say If you
faces
fail, you don't get it done in time.
Absolutely.
and different personalities.
5. Oh man, you got a 3 and a 2. You can also. I'm gonna say you can roll your insanity die if
Do
you
it.
want to
Roll it.
push.
Yes!
All right.
Amazing.
Roll your insanity die again to see if it increases. It does not.
Yes!
Completely cool. All right, so you do it just in time, just as a form appears in the doorway. It's got amphibious features and 4 eyes, and it has long claws and a tail.
But its claws have red nail polish on it, and that's how you know it's a mom. Because it's the mother of the child.
And like pearls in an apron.
And pearls in an apron, yeah.
Lipstick.
Because it's the 1930s.
Yeah,
That's the
obviously.
difference between a bulldog and a hockey mom.
All right. It screeches.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna
Straight
shoot
right in
at
the
it?
mouth, Michael. Bob?
All right. You shoot at it.
Yep.
I have my hammer and I've grabbed it out of that man's skull.
Just gonna drench it in purifying seltzer.
Okay. It you spray it. It begins to sizzle and begins to claw at its own skin. It's like
I throw my hammer at the monster. I mean, not the monster, the thing that I don't know if it's a monster or not.
You would probably be able to safely describe it as a monster at this point.
I'm throwing it at the monster.
I mean, because like you know conceptually what a monster is.
I throw it at the monster.
Okay. You throw it. It bounces off the monster.
What?
Also,
Does it hurt me?
It begins to. Okay, well, could you give me a second?
No.
Like-
I had half a cup of coffee and I'm wired.
Oh, good. All right, so it begins to sizzle. It's sizzling, and you hit it with a hammer. However, the sizzling doesn't seem to be doing anything anymore at this point.
Just start shooting it.
Okay, you take out your pistol. You begin to unload. The bullets begin to wing it. Like you hit it. You see that it does draw blood a little bit, which is.
I make sure as I'm shooting to count to 5.
Okay, you count to 5. 5 shots off. You've winged the creature.
The last one's for you, right?
Cthulhu mythos.
It's thrashing.
Pretty sure I remember the one way out of this.
Its thrashing is a little too erratic, so you can't exactly hit it square, like center of mass. It eventually it backs up into the water behind it, and it sinks into the water.
Run.
What?
Got any more of that cayenne pepper? Say aye to Bob. Wait, first off, do you have any more of that acid?
Yes, but it takes a while.
Really?
I have to mix it. The cayenne is pre-mixed.
We talked about this like not 5 minutes ago.
I just sprayed all of the
acid
purifying
stuff,
seltzer, like the syrup of it already.
Charlie, what are you doing? Right
Load
now?
the cayenne pepper just so we have it.
Yeah, sure.
And I've got my hammer back now because it bounced
Go back to
back.
the other-
Yeah, just a regular seltzer
You
water.
put bullets in the seltzer?
He has a brilliant idea.
Bullet seltzer. Have I landed back in the original water room that I was
Yeah,
in?
yeah, you're
Okay.
back. Yeah, you made
I
it back.
tumble out like a newborn giraffe.
Yeah, you're bleeding
I'm
from
all
the chest.
limbs and wounds.
Yeah, you're in waist-high water.
And
again.
Just like a newborn giraffe.
I charge toward the other side of the room because the door's open, so I can see the light there, right?
You see the.
Because they went left, I went right.
Yeah, and there's a
You
little
should've
bit. You
gone
see
down.
the light at the hook, the
Yeah,
fork.
the top of the thing.
Yeah.
The monster would be now coming towards him.
Yes, you hear splashing.
But I don't know that.
You don't know that, but you
Right.
hear splashing,
Right.
like down the other end of the hallway.
I run
Okay.
toward there, but I don't go up the stairs to the door. I go to the other stairs, the original stairs we came up. Or went
Right.
down.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you go left?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
This
roll
is kind of T-shaped.
roll 1 die. You can also add your insanity die if you wish.
I do.
If you if you fail, you
All
get
freaking
caught.
Freaking me out. I'm like covered in filth. I got hurt.
It's true. This is
I'm a
gross.
banker.
Yeah.
Jim, this is
The
just
only
a
war I
nice
know is
reminder
the
that I have a
fucker.
wife and child.
You should have thought about that before you
Didn't
started
do it, but I
hunting
didn't
monsters.
go crazy.
That's true. Oh boy. Yeah. You make it to the fork, and you turn the corner to go up go towards the main steps. But you
I
feel
slip on an errant glove that I discarded earlier.
you slip and you fall into the water.
Ah.
You try to swim like
Should have worn my swim shoes.
Push yourself back up, but then you were dragged back down.
Oh.
He
and
is
you are-
so infected with like anything right now.
Yeah, but he's also dying, so that's okay. He gets
But I'll be sane doing it.
you feel yourself being dragged like underneath the water, like along the hallway, and then well, I'm gonna cut to you two.
no.
You guys are at the what are you doing right now? What are you trying to do? The only way to escape is back the way you came.
Then that's the way we go.
All right, you guys trudge down.
And away we go.
You guys begin to
Oh.
trudge down into the water.
We
when
invent that too.
Suddenly, you see your bank teller friend's head pop out of the water. Just his head.
Got it.
Yeah. It pops out. Yeah. Oh dear.
Well, this is a bit of a bother. I now have a Brahmin accent.
It's just his head. It pops out.
Literally 100 sandwiches.
I hear literally all of this. All of him.
Yeah. Why don't you roll
Cousin.
your insanity die again? Why don't you both roll your insanity
Okay,
die?
yeah, that's fair.
All right, yours goes up by 1 to 5. Yours goes up by 1 to 4.
Yeah.
All right, so you're on the. You guys are both getting real crazed out. What do you do? What's the plan? You hear the cultist say, "It's too late."
I'll pull the sacramental syrup out of my vest, and I'll just sort of wing it at his head, and then run.
Okay, wing it at his head or the. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you
to bless him in his.
sure. Splash. All right. You run. You trudge through the water. I assume you both run. Roll 1 die. You can also add your insanity if you wish. Mel, you also need to roll 1 die and your insanity.
I'm a builder.
Yeah, you
That
know
doesn't
what?
matter.
Let's go for it.
I'm gonna roll my insanity die.
I got a 2.
What'd I get?
A 1 and a 2. The same. You guys got the same
Wowie.
exact roll. All right.
Friends! Yay!
But I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Everyone reroll.
You guys are running. You're running through the water. You feel something graze your leg as if something went to grab you.
No way!
Yeah, you shoot the
Jose!
combat seltzer into the water. The water fizzes, and you feel like something shaking under the water.
You've
Gives you
stained
something
my
to
money
escape.
counting gloves.
You run through. You turn the corner, and you're about to. You're running. You get out of the water. You're up the steps. You're running up the steps. When suddenly a figure is in the top of the steps. It's the receptionist. She's standing there at the top of the steps. She's got a trench gun in her hands,
I know what that is.
Shit.
and she
'Cause
aims
I was
it
in the
at you.
Yeah.
She says, "None must know." So, what do you guys do?
We're not gonna tell anyone.
Do I have any combat seltzer left?
I want to throw my. I want to
Yes.
throw my.
Okay.
I want to throw my hammer at her because I recognize the trench gun and it triggers.
Didn't you already throw your
Yeah,
hammer?
you threw your
Shell
hammer
shock,
like
we
3
call it.
times.
We're
didn't
calling it
grab
shell
it.
shock.
Yeah, you don't have your hammer. Yeah, it's shell shock at that point.
PTSD doesn't exist yet.
Yeah.
If that's what you're getting at.
I just
Got
I
that
was in a
1,000
great
yard
war.
stare.
Yeah. You're in a great war. You have shell shock.
I didn't say that I had shell shock.
Oh, you said it
I'm
triggered.
fine.
Okay.
Also, when's the last time I threw my hammer?
When you threw it at the monster?
And then I grabbed it back. I said we can roll back the tapes. I said. I did it. I grabbed back my hammer.
Okay, let's let Michael do his thing first.
Yeah.
and then we'll see. All right.
Okay, I've got a
All
wrench.
All right.
Ooh-wee,
Ooh,
I got a 5 on my insanity die.
Alrighty.
Uh-oh.
That's a 6.
Yup.
So you move
rough
to
day.
seltzer her. You shoot. She almost inhumanly like cocks her head to the side, and the spritz goes
boy.
over her shoulder, and she pumps the shotgun, and she shoots. She blasts you at the top of the stairs. You fall. Bullet. Your canister's erupting
Yeah.
because almost propelling you even faster
Oh,
down
yeah,
the
yeah.
stairs. I need you to roll, Melanie. I need you to roll to.
I'm gonna
to
throw a
dodge
wrench.
okay, to dodge out of the way. Pay attention to what we're doing.
I am. I just want to do something else.
All right, 1 die and your insanity if you wish. 4 and a 6.
I did it.
Yeah, you dodge out of the way as your friend falls down the stairs. Shotgun wound.
Insanity, by the way.
Yeah, you're at 5.
I'm gonna throw a wrench at her.
All right, roll 2 dice, and you can
I
also
have
roll.
a gun with a single bullet left in it.
That's
just to
true.
remind you.
All right, you roll
I
a
did
6.
it. I killed her with a wrench.
All right, re-roll.
Fuck.
2 and a 4. All right, you throw the you whip the wrench like you sidestep. You're a big guy, but you managed to sidestep
I'm a
your tumbling
big
friend
guy.
as you pull a wrench out of your wrench pocket and you just
It's your butt.
fling it. Yeah,
My butt. I pulled
that's
out
the
my
that's the
butt.
colloquial term for butt is wrench pocket. You slide it out.
Right in
you,
the wrench bucket, you got me.
You toss it.
This is
and
America.
It hits her right in the throat, causing her to fall backwards and just like
Hashtag wrenched.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a trending thing now. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Zach.
No.
All right. What are you gonna do? You're
Run.
All right. You run. You book it. You book it as you can. I don't know. You run really fast. You exit the hotel. You run out into the night.
I run to the train station.
You run. You sprint to the train station. You're greeted. You're running as fast as you can.
So
you're just you're
fast.
just blindly running. You bump into somebody at the train station. It's the bartender. He says, "Whoa, what are you doing here? I thought you were going to the hotel. You look worse for wear. You look all soaked and frozen and looked like you've seen a ghost."
You've been spritzed dozens of times.
Yes. What seems to be the problem,
What be
sir?
the haps?
There's. Nothing. I just feel homesick.
Well, there's no train till morning, so if you want to.
What are you doing here?
Oh well, I live here at the train station. Hard times and all that.
You'll notice the bar is just across the street, so the real estate's not too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So, would you like to come to the bar or step inside? I mean, I can serve you alcohol. There's no real national laws and something we recognize these days.
I'll have a hot tea.
All right, coming up. And then you.
I'll have a hot coffee because nobody drinks tea back then. I'm gonna have a coffee.
Yeah, he was gonna say, "What are you, French?"
Yeah.
Or God forbid, English. Oh my goodness. Oh.
In the
My
harbor
head
with you.
pops up from the
Yeah.
depths of the hotel. Like, oh, someone mentioned the British old boy.
You take the coffee, and he says, "Now tell me about it. Tell me about what happened to you. What's wrong?"
The basement was flooded. And I was reminded of the Great War. And I froze.
Oh, interesting.
And I froze for a long time, and then I ran.
Quick question, my friend. What happened to Ethel, the receptionist at the front desk of the Bay Hotel?
Ethel is her name. The glasses with the pointy nose.
Yes, that's her. She usually catches those that try to run away.
I dump out my coffee, and I run clear across the Puget Sound.
Roll your sanity die. All right. You escape. I'm gonna say you escape. You don't go insane, but you're really crazy.
I have a baby and a wifey at home.
Yeah. You don't. Well, I mean, you don't
Why are
necessarily
you a private
escape.
investigator? You seem like you have a pretty stable life.
Yeah. You run
being a
into the
construction
night.
worker.
You run into the night. The last person you hear is the bartender. He waves goodbye. He says, "Have a good night.
And I ran.
We'll see you soon."
And I was running.
Is this a Forrest Gump?
Yeah.
It's a bit.
Okay. And so you run into the night, and that is the end of our Cthulhu game.
Hey,
Oh my goodness.
We died.
We turned
Hell
it into
yeah.
something. Excellent.
We got there.
Yeah, it
I've
took us a
never
long-ass
died
time, but
in a Cthulhu-themed game.
That's true. You've played 2.
Actually, last time I beat Cthulhu.
You're 2-0 right now.
What?
I genuinely, right?
No?
No, wait. Last
Jeff
time.
You
doesn't
became like an
exist.
agent of Cthulhu. You didn't
I became
beat
an
Cthulhu.
agent.
You actually super lost. At that point, you're just a fish
That's-
person.
Yeah.
I think I won.
Because you became part of
You
the
became-
problem?
The way it was framed is that I won.
Okay.
Okay.
The way that I framed it is that I won.
Oh man! Congratulations, guys! You did it. You guys died, but
yeah, but hey,
this was quite the session. Thank you for joining
all
me,
bankers
Michael.
need to
Thank
hang.
you so much.
thank you.
Always fun. Always a good time to have with you.
I don't like Cthulhu games because they're too scary.
They're spooky. They're spooky games.
Maybe if you faced
Also,
up to it like a man
A
instead of running
mist
like a
has
coward.
fallen over Bellingham.
That's true. It is very misty. It was like this yesterday too. Last night, fog is just
It's like
wow.
really
It's gonna
apt.
be
Shit's lit.
foggy for like 10 days.
I can't wait. I mean, I love fog. I love
10
the fog.
days of fog.
Yeah.
How will we go on? Thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
I can't handle it.
Oh no! Shoots himself in the head.
Oh no.
Charlie can. All right. Thank you guys so much. We will see you next week. We're gonna have full original cast and crew. We're gonna have
Yeah, do you know
Alex,
that?
and we're gonna have
Alex is
Riley.
gonna be here?
Alex is gonna be here next week. We're gonna have
Visit
Alex
Dr.
and Riley.
Wiley.
Yeah, physically. It's gonna be great. Melanie's probably gonna be here too. You know, if she wants.
I only
Charlie
have 4
has
mics,
to be here.
and I have to be here, and I do have to use one of those mics.
That's true.
I'm always here. I'm literally Tyler's ride here.
That's true. That's only because you use my car.
Tyler,
for
you
work.
don't have to do that.
You
Oh,
did-
no,
you
don't
did.
have to
like
do
that.
that.
Yeah,
If you
that's
wanted,
way
if
better.
you wanted to bring it up, I'll bring it up
It's like,
with you.
You can set it up. I'll spike it.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're setting up spikes for me to spike you in the face with.
Yeah.
But
Alrighty, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you
Bye,
so
Internet.
much.